Welcome, everyone. Glad you could take time out of your day to watch the undisputed greatest arena card reviewer of all time. You guys can go back and check the receipts. Nobody reveals them quite like the DRE, so you're in for a treat here today. Thanks for joining us. We will be doing a full card review today. I have not reviewed any of the cards yet. Full card review. All of the scores are for just Arena. So before anyone says, oh, but actually that card's going to be really good in Dragon Paladin, or bro, nobody cares about your Dragon Paladin standard deck. This is for Arena only. We use a scale from 1 to 5, with 3 being an average card, but it's like kind of average, but it's like a little above average. The scale has changed over time. A 3 is like a 3-mana 3/4 with like a little bit of upside, just like a little bit of upside, okay? So if you're just a regular 3-mana 3/4, you're like a 2 probably these days, or maybe a 2 point. Probably a 2. All right. Anything else I need to add before we jump into it? This is Into the Emerald Dream. New expansion coming soon. Hopefully sooner to Arena than to everyone else. Let's hit it. Starting off with Ursoc. And also for anyone watching on YouTube, feel free to comment with anything you think I missed on. Probably won't be anything, but if you think I screwed up any of these reviews really badly, let me know. Again, super unlikely, but just in case. All right, Ursoc. Starting with DK, we'll go in alphabetical order through the classes and then hit the neutrals at the end. Ursoc is a 9-mana 6/14 beast legendary. Battlecry, attack all other minions. Death Rattle, resurrect any this killed. Do you guys remember Deathwing? Do you guys remember Deathwing? There was a period, so there's multiple Deathwings. But this one reminds me of, I believe it was the 8-mana Warrior Deathwing. Yeah, but we're getting sidetracked. The Warrior card, the 8-mana Warrior card that used to attack everything, it was what, a 12/12, I think? Now, for 1 more mana, you get a resurrect and either are killed. How are you guys saying this is bad? Are you guys insane? Are you guys insane, yes or no? I feel like you guys are insane. Chat is too small. Oh my god, this is just already scuffed. I mean, maybe if it's like a full mage meta again, but this is really good in Arena. I'm thinking like 4.5. I think you guys are hating. Sure, it can attack your own stuff, but if it resummons like something that's almost dead, that's fine too. So once again, Dreads knows, chat doesn't know. 4.5. Sock me right in the balls. Drakaru, yeah, this is like Drakaru, but way better, right? It's like Drakaru, but like better. Way worse? Why would you say this is worse? It's way more attack. Yeah, it resurrects all on your side. Yes. Ursoc is going to be good, and you guys are going to be complaining about it. Calling it right now. Nithindra. 7 mana. 7/7. Undead Dragon Legendary. 2 Unholy Runes. Taunt, Death Rattle, split into 1/1 beetles. At the start of your turn, reform with any remaining. So this card's a little weird. Basically, the way it works is it reforms with a total life and attack based on the beetles that survive, okay? If there are 3 or 4... Sorry, if there's 3 beetles, it's a 3/3 that live. If it's 4 beetles, it's a 4/4 when it comes back. How good is this card in Arena? I mean, this being your legendary feels bad, doesn't it? Like, I'm pretty sure this would feel bad. Like, I think this is significantly worse than Ursoc. Like a 2.5, maybe? 3? You guys think it's pretty good? I don't know. It's sticky, kind of, but basically, like, you don't kill it unless you can deal with them, right? It's at the start of your turn, right? So, like, they can't... If they trade it off, they have 1/1s and you can deal with them, so... This taunt, it's at least 3.5. I mean, is taunt on this even good? I feel like I'd almost want to, like, hide it behind a taunt. I guess the 1/1s, 1/1s, it doesn't really matter, though, huh? I don't know. You guys think it's better? Okay, I'll give it a 3. I'm okay with a 3. Yeah, 2 green isn't necessarily great either, but I think it's pretty mediocre. Okay. Grotesque Runeblade. Grotesque, just like Twitch chat's takes. Oh, got him. 2 mana, 2/2, Battle Cry. If the last card you played had an unholy rune, gain 1 attack. Repeat for... Wait. Gain... Wait, hold on. I actually got distracted by ums in chat. I gotta do this again. Battle Cry, if the last card you played had an Unholy Rune, gain +1 attack, repeat for blood, and +1 durability. Is it just me or is the wording on this like hurt my head? Okay, so on every card with Unholy Rune gets +1 attack, repeat for blood, and +1 durability. Okay, so if you play an Unholy Blood, you get 2 attack? Is that how this works? Or no? Why are you guys question marking? No, no, no. An Unholy Rune, gain +1 attack. Yeah, okay. Repeat for blood and +1 durability. It says repeat for blood, though. Are you dumb? If you played an Unholy Blood card, it's a 3/3. If it's both, it's a 3/3. Yeah. It's plus, but why does it say, okay, if the last card you played had an Unholy Rune, gain +1 attack, period. Okay, so Unholy Rune means +1 attack, right? Unholy Rune means... Hey, Ron, thanks for the raid, by the way. We're doing the greatest arena card review of all time, of course. Anything to not play arena, you know? Repeat for blood and +1 durability. Repeat for blood makes me think it gives you 2 attack for the blood, no? That's not how this works? Like, why is it so confusing? Okay, you guys obviously know how it works, and that's fine, but this card makes no sense. This card makes no sense. Why is it worded like that? It's horrible. The wording of it is horrible. So the best case is it's a 3/3. So you can have one Unholy to give it attack, and then if you have a blood, you get +1 durability. But oh my god, the wording on this is horrible. Actually horrible. All right. Okay, so it's like fine. I guess it's a 2-mana weapon though. It's actually not bad, right? What do you guys think? Like a 3.5? 4? 2 mana for like a 3/3 weapon on average is like pretty good, right? It's okay. Okay, we'll give it a 3. Sure. It's like fine. I want my weapon to do more, honestly. All right, we found Redbeard. Hideous Husk. 6 mana, 3/5. By the way, that felt a little bit mean. Redbeard, you're not a Hideous Husk, okay? We love you. All right? We love you, of course. Like, you're not a Hideous Husk. 6 mana, 3/5. Single Unholy. Undead Beast. Your leeches steal 2 more health from their victims. Battlecry, summon 2 0/2 leeches. Okay, where's the... let me see if I can get the leech art. There we go. So this is the new mechanic for DK, okay? Bloated Leech. 1 mana, 0/2 beast. At the end of your turn, your hero steals 1 health from the lowest health enemy. Not Unholy. Sorry, did I say Unholy? I'm in blood. Single blood. Did I misspeak? This seems... Okay, 2 more. So, how good is a 6 mana 3/5 summon 2 0/2s that do a double suck? So you steal 6 health? What do you guys think? It's kind of hard to think about this card. If they can't kill the leeches, then it's like insane value, right? Like the turn you play it, it's fine. Could be used for reach. 6 mana 3/5 deals 6. You know, you can kind of set up how you do it. Yeah, there's other leech cards. So if you have other leech cards, you can play other cards that summon leeches and then play this or whatever. Oh, it also heals your... Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, you steal health. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, the lifesteal makes it pretty good, I think. So would you rather have this or no muncher? Maybe this, right? It's like a better no muncher, right? It's not lifesteal. Yeah, I mean, I understand what you're saying because you can go above 30 health, right? So you always get some value from it, right? So it is like, that is relevant. Yeah, I think it's pretty good, actually. Like a 4.5, maybe? Actually, seems pretty good. The more I think about it. Not your face. The leeches get the health. Wait, what? That's how this works? I promise, I'm a professional. The end of your turn, your hero steals 1 health from the lowest health enemy. Sorry, you guys are trolling now. At the end of your turn, your hero steals 1 health from the lowest health enemy. You guys are trolling. So we were correct with what we were saying. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. 4.5. I'll go with the 4.5. I think I'm going to be giving people the big suck. The big, gigantic suck. Sanguine Infestation. 4 mana, double blood. Draw 2 cards. Summon 2 0/2 leeches. So that you can play this in the same turn as that 6-drop, right? 10 mana? Yeah. I actually like this card. It just depends on how good double blood is, right? Like that's a question. Like if double blood is trolling an arena, then it won't be good, but like I don't think this is bad. You basically, I guess without the buff though, it only steals 1 health, right? Oh yeah, I was thinking of when it's only 3 if you buff it with that 6-drop, so it'd steal 1 health. Oh yeah, that's kind of shit, huh? 2 pings. I mean, I still don't think it's awful. Because, like, draw, and people are going to want to kill the leeches. So they're going to want to, like, they're going to want to remove it. So only buff with the other minions alive. Yeah, it's not like a permanent effect. It's like an aura while it's up. I think it's actually still fine. Like 3.5-ish or so. I think it's all right. Draw, and it's something they're going to want to kill. You can't, like, do it at any moment, but I think it's okay. Were those only leeches? I think there's more leeches, but we'll see. Are there more leech cards, chat? I think there are more, but we'll see. Morbid Swarm. 1 mana, choose 1, summon 2 1/1 ants, or spend 2 corpses to deal 4 damage to a minion. So if you guys don't know, I believe is it all classes get to choose 1 card this expansion? I think it's all classes. Just 1, right? If you're not like Druid. All right, so this is either something you can tempo out on turn 1 or spend 2 corpses to deal 4 to a minion. This is fine. This is like a good card. It's not like amazing, but it's a good card. Two corpses too for the ants. It's like a solid card. Feels pretty, like maybe like a 3.5. Wait, is this just gonna be a 3.5 stream? Oh no, are we not beating the allegations? Oh god, they haven't all been 3.5s, right? All right, Corpse Flower. 3 mana, 0/5 undead, double unholy. After your opponent summons a minion, spend 2 corpses to deal 3 damage to it. What a weird card. This one's weird. Like, it seems terrible, right? I mean, it's like Watchtower, but way worse. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, Watchtower was, I think you summoned, what, like a 3/5 or something? I don't know. Was it 2/2? I can't remember now, but that one I think was more annoying. You'll play it, really? Spin 2? Like, I don't even know if I want to spin the corpses. Summons. I guess, yeah, it can kind of be used to kill off death rattles and stuff. You know, when the opponent gets off the 3/2 guy in arena that summons random 3. Yeah, something blight. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's a weird card. Because the thing is, like, if you play it on turn 3, you might not even have the corpses to trigger it, right? So it's like, if you play it later on, people probably have some kind of removal. I think it's just bad, honestly, guys. I think it's mostly bad. Oh, yeah, blight's only death rattles too, right? Yeah. Oh, you guys were saying the 3. Okay, not Blight. Giga was talking about the Battlecry card. If you're holding a 3 in hand, Lion Dancer or whatever. Yeah, I think this one's pretty shit. I'm gonna give it a 2. Monstrous Mosquito. 1 mana, 1/2 beast. At the end of your turn, give your other minions +1 attack. So my thought when I see this is that what is the 4-drop is back? I can't remember the name of it. The 2/4 that reborns, and then it keeps its attack, and then it's annoying, and what's it, that card? Didn't they bring that card back? Malignant Horror. Isn't that card back? Like, this card with Malignant Horror will go pretty hard. Because you can play the Malignant first, right? So this is like an order thing that will matter. You play the Malignant first, it triggers, and then you get attack on both of them from this thing. I think it's back. Am I wrong on that, chat? I thought Malignant was like in the core set. If we have the core set, who knows? This card's fine. I don't love it, but I think it's like fine. Probably like a 3. I go as far as 4, but I don't know. You guys think it's that good? The problem is, like, I guess you just never play it on 1, huh? Like, it's a 1-drop that you never play on 1, but you have to combo. But even if you're buffing like 2 other minions with +1 attack, I mean, it's okay. I don't know. All right, I'll go 3.5. I'm not going higher than that. I don't think it's that great. Oh, your leeches? I guess, yeah, it does have synergy with leeches, huh? Gotta see it. I'm gonna stick with a 3.5, but it will be annoying in that people want to kill it, I guess, right? Like, people will want to, it is scary to leave up, so it at least affects their turns, right? Where they have to kill it. Stop 3.5 dotting 7. Infested Breath. 2 mana, 1 blood rune. Deal 2 damage, summon a 0/2 leech. Now, this one's good, right? Can we all agree this one's good? It's basically 2 mana, deal 3, but it's like a threat in a way on the board. This one's pretty good. Solid 3.5. No, I'm going 4, baby. I'm going to be the Leech Daddy. They're going to be calling me the Leech Daddy after this expansion. All right, last DK card. Rite of Atrocity. 1 mana, discover an undead. Spin 2 corpses to give it a dark gift. This card will be fucking insane. I don't even need to look at the pool. This card is going to be so tilting. Like, I am already tired of the Dark Gifts because we've had them in Arena for a while. Just, it's going to be so toxic. And it's only 1 mana, too. The Perils in Paradise guy with this, Travel Security. I mean, hopefully Perils finally gets a break, but things just aren't made, so when will you play them, Dreads? Good shot. 3 point, you guys are insane. This is an easy, and I mean easy. Well, it could even be a 5. I'm going to go 4.5, but if you don't think this is at least a 4.5, you are fucking insane. Undead Pool is going to be good. You get a Dark Gift, for free. Are you serious? This card is nuts. What? This card is nuts. Easy 5? Wait. So now all of you guys are saying I was a 3.5, and now, oh, whoa, I see. You guys are trolling me about the 3.5. I see. I always put 3.5. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Okay. I see. All right. Fine. Are you happy now? Are you happy now? Does this please you? Are you getting turned on now? Okay. Happy? All right. Good. Yeah, it's really good. Could be taken every time. Probably means you want at least 1 Unholy, I think, when you're drafting. All right. On to the Demon Hunteracy. Omen, 10 mana, Rush, Wind Fury, Death Rattle, deal 1 damage to all enemies, improves after this attacks. Bro, what is this card? It's just going to be scary when mages get it off of Sunset Volley, right? Outside of that, it's just eh. I guess it does 3 to the board. Yeah, it does. So if it attacks twice, it will do 3 to the board. I mean, it's fine, kind of, but does hit face. You have to kill it, but I don't know, 10 mana for it? Ugh. It's a better elephant. I'd say it's a better elephant because it goes face. But how good is a fucking elephant, right? Nobody's drafting an elephant. I think it's still pretty bad. 2.5. I don't know. I have a 2.5. It's from Kill Jaden. Yeah. I mean, if it's buffed, it could be scary. All right. How the hell do I say this? Alarashi? Chad, how do I say this? I had to sneeze. Oh, it's stuck. It's stuck. Alarashi? Alarashi. I nailed it. Alarashi. Battle, 5 mana, 5/5 legendary demon beast. Battlecry, transform minions in your hand into random demons. They keep their original stats and cost. Okay, is the demon pool going to be crazy? It's like Seraphine, right? It's like Seraphine, but feels like a worse Seraphine, but maybe not. Kind of like Prester, kind of. Just depends on the demon pool. But I think it's probably this is your legendary. Seems kind of right? Demon Prester. I think this is below average. I'm not sure how much below, but 2.5. Seraphine also transforms a deck. Yeah, and that's probably makes Seraphine better. No? I don't know. This card just feels obviously the idea is you get demons with powerful effects and you have 2 drops in your hand or whatever, right? So maybe the strat is, you play it when you have a bunch of cheap cards in hand, right? But you can't always set up that effect. I still think it's going to be very situational. I'm gonna put it at 2.5, and I could be very wrong about this one. It could pop off, but it looks kind of troll to me. But this is one where I could be wrong about for sure. If the demon pool is insane, I could be in trouble. It does have scam potential for sure. Ferocious Fellbat, 7 mana, 7/5 demon. Death Rattle, resurrect a different friendly Death Rattle minion that costs 5 or more. Summon a copy of it. Resurrect a different friendly Death Rattle minion that costs 5 or more. Summon a copy of it. Wait, am I understanding this correctly? That you play this, it dies and you get 2 Death Rattle minions that cost 5 or more? I mean, yeah, it's slow. It's a 7 mana, 7/5. The turn you play it, it's trolling. But bro, they're going to keep Perils in, aren't they? Wait, no, it's fine. This is Demon Hunter. Okay. Wait, so it's only Demon Hunter. So what's gonna screw us in Demon Hunter? Are there new cards? Oh, let me just take a second to look. Oh, you can kind of go infinite. There's like resurrect a friendly death rattle minion that costs 4 or less, summon a copy of it. Ah, I see. So you can basically just go on forever in theory with this thing. If you get the right cards. I mean, this is just gonna depend on your deck, right? Like you're not gonna take it. Does it summon itself? No, it says resurrect a different friendly death rattle minion. I mean, you can't take this at any time. If you already have some big death rattles, I think it's definitely worth it for the payoff. So an overall score for it is like kind of, I don't know, 2 maybe, but I think it has huge potential. So how do you give it as like an overall score? I don't know, 3 maybe. I'll just give it a 3, but yeah, this is a hard card to give an overall score to. It's just like it really depends on your deck. Wyvern's Slumber, 3 mana. Choose 1, summon 2 dormant dread seeds, or deal 2 damage to all minions. I'm just so glad that Wild Seeds are back, you know? Like, Wild Seeds were such a fun mechanic for Hunter. I'm really glad that we brought it back for fucking Demon Hunter. Great. Okay, do we have the seeds here? Let me make this a little bigger so you guys can see it. Cow Dread Seed, 1 mana 3/3, elusive, dormant for 1 turn. 2 mana 4/4, dormant for 2 turns. When this awakens, give your hero 3 attack this turn. Or Taunt, Lifesteal, dormant for 3 turns. Oh, it's crow, not cow? Sorry, honestly, there's some lines covering it on my OBS. Haha, it's crow. Yeah, obviously, look at the fucking art. I actually think these are... Wait, are these... I'm trying to figure out... Okay, do you guys think these are more or less broken than the Hunter ones? I think they're less broken. I think the Hunter ones were better. Because, like, the weapon was so stupid. The Hound Dread Seed is still pretty insane, I think. The Hound seems like the best one to me. Because, like, 3 damage and it awakens 1 turn earlier. 1 drop is better, the rest are worse. Yeah, I would say the 1 drop is better, actually. Then the 3/1 rush always felt kind of bad, right? Still, I still think they're overall good, though, probably. Yeah, let me see. I have to realign this. I mean, I still think this card is insane. Because it's AoE, on demand, or the dormant, right? So, like, there's pretty much no time that this card will be bad. Because either you need it for a clear, or you need it just to make a board. So, like, this is at least a 4.5. I think it's probably 4.5. But it's 4.55 range. Closer to a 5 than is a 4, I would say. Definitely 5, you think so? So let's say you get the worst possible scenario. You get a 3/3 that comes 1 turn later, and a 5/5 2 turns later. I mean, it's still a lot of stats. If you coin it's insane. I think I'm going to stick with 4.5, but it is very good. Definitely a good card. All right. Jump Scare. Guys, make the joke, okay? Make the joke. Is this named after you when you turn on the stream? Ha ha ha. And don't fucking lie. I know at least 10 of you were, like, thinking the same joke, but you didn't type it fast enough. I got there first. Jump Scare. 2 mana. Discover a demon that costs 5 or more with a dark gift. Shuffle the other 2 into your deck. Pretty sure this is going to be broken. Because it's demons that cost 5 or more in Demon Hunter, right? Is that 5 mana 6/5 rotating, chat, or no? Do you guys know? The one that, like, you discover a 1/1 and yada yada. Is that thing rotating, or is it still around? That card will be I mean, that card's just really good. Window Shopper, yeah. Wait, sorry, so no, it's yeah, 5 mana 6/5, yeah. There's no rotation? Wait, really? Isn't there rotation? Am I insane? I thought there was. There's no rotation this time? Don't we always get a rotation this time? But it seems strong. Why are they getting so much mid-range? These deep power cards seem pretty good. All right, I'm going to give it... Yeah, I mean a standard rotation, yeah. Yeah. Which doesn't necessarily correlate with Arena, but sometimes it does. I'm pretty sure this will be a 5. Like... The fact that it targets 5+, like, there's not going to be that many bad ones. I think this one's going to be a 5. Yep. Okay, Ravenous Fellhunter. 5 mana, 5/3 demon. Demon? Why am I saying demon? Death Rattle, resurrect a friendly Death Rattle minion that costs 4 or less, summon a copy of it. This seems really good, doesn't it? Like, this isn't as slow as the 7-drop. Is like, yeah, it's understated, but it still has 5 damage. It's not the end of the world. Like, this seems good. Dude, I feel like the Demon Hunter stuff is going to be pretty crazy in Arena, isn't it? Are they competing together? I mean, two Death Rattle minions that cost 4 or less. It's pretty good. Would it be better as a 4/4? I think you want it to die, so I actually like having it. I think it's better as a 5-attack minion. I think this is another 4.5. What are the cheap Death Rattle minions? Did we see any? We haven't seen any yet, right? Oh, they could be coming though. Speaking of, Dread Soul Corruptor, 4 mana, 4/4 Battlecry, and Death Rattle summon a random Dormant Dreadseed. Bro, what the fuck is this? This card is an easy 5. Fuck, man. Like, this one is so stupid. This one is so fucking dumb. Oh, God. Yeah, like, what's a 5 when you get, like, dude, bro. That is going to be obnoxious. Yeah, and it gets revived by the last minute. You don't get both. You don't get the battle cry, obviously, but... Oh, God. I mean, it's going to be the equivalent of, like, 10/10 in stats for fucking 4 mana. Oh, this card is going to be so stupid. All right, well, really glad they printed that one. Nightmare Dragonkin. 3 mana, 4/2 dragon. Death Rattle, reduce the cost of the rightmost card in your hand by 2. This one isn't very good. I mean, like, it's going to be hard to hand manipulate to make it work. It's like, all right. I mean, you could hit something. Like, it's a high roll card, right? Like, you play it, and if you hit something that's expensive, it could actually be really good. But, like, on average, it seems pretty shit to me. A 2.5. I'll give it 2.5, just for the high roll potential. But, yeah, I'm not going to be drafting that one a lot. I'm actually worried about this Demon Hunter package. Like, if you hit the nuts, and you have, like, Fellbat and Dread Soul Corruptor and Ravenous Hunter, and then you hit, like, just one big deal, like, it's going to be actually obnoxious. Does anyone know why they keep bringing Dormant back? Just general question. Like, do people like Dormant? Like, do you guys think Dormant is a cool mechanic? Because, like, I've never liked Dormant. And so why do we keep bringing it back? Like, they're out of ideas. Dormant is fun. Would define fun. The reason they bring back every other keyword. But some of the keywords are good. They bring back good ones. Some they don't bring back. No, but for this set, it makes sense since druids are sleeping. What, huh? Is that a design space? I guess. I actually hate Dormant. All right, Defiled Spear. 4 mana, 2/3. Also, just random question. What made the spear defiled? Like, where has that spear been to leave it in such a state? Does anyone know the lore, the background of this one? After your hero... Okay, 4 mana, 2/3 weapon. After your hero attacks an enemy, deal your hero's attack damage to another random enemy. So I think you're going to be using this with the hero power most of the time. I think it's pretty good. It kind of reminds me of the shaman weapon a bit. Like, you're going to be able to, like, get some chip damage in and kill something. I think it's pretty good. Like, you hero power with it and you can kill, like, a 6/6 or... You know, you hit face and then kill a 3/3. Like, I think it's pretty good. Yeah, it could also just be 6 face per turn. I think it's actually quite good. Yeah, like this. I think it will be... You have to spend the hero power mana. But it will effectively be like 7 mana deal 18. Oh, you're right. It can't go twice the same character. You're right. An enemy, deal your hero's attack damage to another random enemy. Oh, okay. That makes it a little bit worse. Yeah. Reading comprehension. I still think it's good, though. Probably like a 4. Synergy with the Dormancy, too? Wait, why? Why does it have... Because... Oh, because of the +3 attack. Yeah. The +3 attack one. Yeah. True. Yeah, this... Wait. Actually, this with attack bus will be broken, right? Like, actually broken. There's a lack of attack bus in standard now. Oh, currently in standard? Yeah, I mean, all my reviews are for Arena, but... Obviously, a card like this, if you get attack bus, it's really good. I'll go with a 4. That card seems good. All right. Grim Harvest. Oh, I already know I'm gonna hate these fucking Dreadseed cards. 2 mana, draw a card, summon a random dormant Dreadseed. Like, it's just so stupid, man. Because pretty much all of the Dreadseeds are like at least 2 mana cards, right? It's like a 2 mana 3/3, 2 mana, what is it? +3 attack, 4/4. Too slow. No, this guys. You want to bet? You want to bet this card isn't really fucking good? Like, okay, I'm gonna put it at a 4.5, but like when you draw, you want, like, the thing that feels bad about drawing is you don't get like board presence, right? It lets you draw and get board presence. It's really good. It's really, really good. I promise. This is the Dreads guarantee on that one. All right, man. I think we're gonna be raging about Demon Hunter. Actually, I think Demon Hunter is gonna be a problem. And I will say that, like, if Demon Hunter is really good in Arena, it's normally not a great thing. It's normally not. All right, Kavi, and let's jump in the Druidessy. Hamul Rune Totem. 5 mana, 5/6. Start of game. If each spell in your deck is nature, imbue your hero power. Repeat this every 2 spells you cast. Okay, chat. What percentage of your spells? What percentage of your spells are nature? Dreads, I have good news and bad news. The news that Redbeard said double and pass to Dreads for the gifted sub. Wow, thanks, Dizzy. Thanks for the 2 gifted. Thank you. Appreciate it. Double and pass to me. Oh my god. I take back what I said about him. I take back what I said about him being a, what was it, a husk? A hideous husk? I take back every bad thing I said. Thank you, Dizzy. I appreciate it. Wait. Okay, so nature? Chat, how often is it nature? Like 80%? Because if it's a high percentage, it's going to be broken. What's imbue? Okay, so does it tell me about down here? Here you go. Summon a 1/1 plant golem. So if you keep him, and every time you imbue, it goes up by 1, correct? So it's like 2/2, 3/3, etc. And there's no cap on this, right? If he's playing, okay, imbue your hero power. Repeat this every 2 spells you cast. Dude, I actually think this is going to be broken. How many cheap spells are in? Didn't they add some new ones? Because, like, Druid has the 1 mana, like, Discover. It costs less his turn. So that's instantly a proc. You skip too many good spells. You think so? You think you're going to miss a lot of good spells? I don't know. I mean, I'll definitely try. I think this is actually going to be really good. I could be wrong. This may be copium, but I'm going to give it a 4.5. Like, it may be copium, but, like, I'm going to pop off with it, okay? Like I am. Like, it's going to be really sick for me. Definitely. Copium? No. I'm going to show you guys. You're going to see. Okay. Forest Lord Cenarius. 10 mana, 5/8. Choose thrice. Give your other minions +1/3 or summon a 5/5 ancient with taunt. It's a 5/8, and then you get 15/15 of taunt. And like you can't rule out the buff too. Like, the buff is actually insane. Like, oh god. I mean, it's 10 mana, so it's expensive, but this card has to be a 5, right? Oh, yeah, and you could do taunts in the buff, right? So you could get a 5/8, and then you could get 6/9 taunt. No, 6/8 taunts. 2 6/8 taunts. I mean, I'd probably just take the 5/5s most of the time, but yeah. Because it depends. Depends on their board and stuff. Yeah, I mean, this card's going to be really good. Kind of slow. I mean, yeah, it's a 10 mana card, but like, what do you want from your 10 mana card, chat? I mean, this gives you a huge board and has taunt. I think without the taunt, it would be kind of trash, but the taunt makes it good. Reforestation. 2 mana. Nature spell. See? Nature. Choose 1. Draw a spell or draw a minion. Hold this for 3 turns to do both. Okay. So we're getting more of these type of cards. Like we had that draw one previously and the Treant one. I mean, this seems solid. I feel like normally you don't want to draw immediately, or like you don't want to draw in the early game that much. So yeah, I like it. Absolute ass? It's fine. What do you mean absolute ass? Draw a spell and a minion is bad? What do you mean absolute ass? That seems good to me. I mean, it ain't like the best card ever, but like, I mean, that's a fine 3.5 or whatever, no? I guess aight. You also don't want to have a draw in your hand early game. I mean, that's fair, right? But like sometimes it just shows up. Like you're not going to keep this to have it proc, I don't think, but I think it's pretty good. Depends on how, and guys, remember, you guys are missing something, right? I'm drafting Hamul. So that is a spell that I cast that draws another spell, which maybe generates another spell. Like I'm playing towards my Hamul win condition. I don't know if you guys aren't seeing this, but you need to see the big picture here. All right, Grove Shaper. First off, before you guys ask, absolutely 100% smash. Before you ask, yes. Yes, smash 100%. 5 mana 3/6. After you cast a nature spell, summon a 2/2 Treant with Death Rattle, get a copy of that spell. Looking like a lot of Hamul synergy to me, chat. Looking like a lot of Hamul synergy. This is an arena card. It will be if I have Hamul. I think this card's good. Her bottom half is horse. Hasn't stopped me before. I mean, what? I didn't mean that part. I was just kidding. I was just kidding about that part. I mean, it gives you a board and gives you a bunch of draw, right? Like, obviously, it requires some setup, but it's like, that's two cheap spells. You get 4/4 of extra stats and more spells. Like, it seems fine, no? Too expensive to combo? I mean, it is a little expensive, to be honest. It is a little expensive. 5 mana 3/6. But then they have to kill it, right? I don't think it's bad. I mean, you know, maybe I'm just a believer, but it gives you quite a few stats. People are always afraid of druids like buffing. Like I'll play it on turn 7 and get two spells, 2 cheap spells. Seems fine to me. And then they have to kill it, right? Because otherwise it's a snowball card. Let's give it the patented 3.5, baby. Let's give it the patented 3.5. Hey, nothing wrong with a 3.5. There's nothing wrong with a 3.5. There's just nothing wrong. All right, Symbiosis. 1 mana. Nature. Another nature spell. Discover a choose one card from another class. So how good are the choose one cards on average, chat? It shows the options. I don't know if they have a whole list down here. They don't have a whole list. There's, I mean, we'll go through all of them in the review. Not great. Some of them are pretty good, though. Like the Wild Seed one's really good. The DK one is like, okay, 2/1/1s, or that one feels kind of bad if you get off this. I think it's pretty good. It would be much, like, this card with a reduction would be insane. Like, if you're able to, you know, if it reduced by 1, but paying an additional mana for it, it only feels okay to me. Like, memes aside, if you don't get Hamul, is it that great? It seems worse than Stick Up to me, actually. I'm kind of, the more I think about this one, I'm kind of like, whatever about it. I think I'm just going to give it a 3. It seems like the choose one cards would have to be really insane. Photosynthesis. 3 mana, nature. Restore 6 health to get 3 random druid spells. God, there is a lot of Hamul synergy, huh? What do you guys think about this one? How good are random druid spells? 3 mana draw. Well, it's 3 mana draw 3 and heal, right? It's not exactly draw. Like, I mean, better Kabbalist Tome. It's a much better Kabbalist Tome, but well, kind of. But it's druid spells, right? Not like mage spells. Typically, nothing goes better. I don't think it's that great either. I think it's like fine. It might be like a 3, like an average card. Like it. It's one of those cards where if your deck is already good, then I like it. Because sometimes you do need healing. Just get some more generation like late game, but this isn't, you wouldn't want to play this till like really late, I think. I'm gonna give it a 3. I just want to say, I think based on some of these cards, I'm going to be playing a bit more Druid. I don't know. I can't really explain it, but like, I just feel like these cards are just kind of calling to me, and I might need to play a little more Druid going forward. Just saying. Dreambound Disciple, 3 mana, 3/3, Battlecry and Death Rattle. Your next hero power costs 0. All right, so this card is insane if you actually pop off with the imbue stuff, right? Like, actually insane. Without it, it's like a worse version of that 2/3. Okay, not a worse version, it's Battlecry and Death Rattle. But with imbue, this card goes hard, doesn't it? Overall score, like, okay, how often do you guys think you're going to be imbuing in Druid, or just in general? Do you think you're going to be doing a lot of imbuing? Like, we haven't seen any imbue cards yet, like outside of Hamul, right? Like, with imbue, insane. Without it, it's kind of mediocre, right? Should we believe on this one? I promise you, I'm not giving her this score just because she's a baddie. I promise. Like, I'm just gonna be an imbue believer. This has nothing to do with the art or like, you know, me being a gooner. I'm not a gooner. I'm not. I just like the potential. Okay. Horn of Plenty. 2 mana, discover a nature spell. It costs 2 less. Look at that, dude. Okay. So can we just do something here? Can we go back to the fact that you guys were hating on me for my rating of Hamul? Can we go back to that? And then all the spells in Druid so far are nature, and they're all insane with it. So can you all realize, like, Hamul is going to be the truth? I hope so. This card is really good. Really, really good. Like a 4? I mean, you keep the reduction whenever you play it, right? Like, it's just very good. Very, very good. Evergreen Stag. This is my first time ever seeing this card, by the way. 6 mana, 6/7. Elusive Lifesteal Taunt Beast. Okay, so how much does it matter having Elusive and Lifesteal? Because, bro, that's a motherfucking Boulder Fist Ogre. Like, I mean, it does matter. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it does matter a little bit, but, like, that's a Boulder Fist Ogre in 2025. I mean, like, really? Like, really? Almost guaranteed heal 12? I mean, I do think of the, that teddy bear is surprisingly annoying, isn't it? The teddy bear for Druid? Snuggle Teddy, or whatever that thing is. Like, when they play the 8/8 version, it does oftentimes heal them for a lot. Beast, tag Eddie Strong. I'm not sure if we have too much with Beast. I think it's fine. This actually might be like a 3.5, right? I mean, does kind of have 3.5 vibes, not gonna lie. It just kind of does. I think that's fair. All right, and the final card is Ward of Earth. 5 mana. Nature spell. Nature, remember? Nature. Gain 5 armor, summon a random 5-cost minion, and give it taunt. This seems really good. Trash? Wait, really? Wait, really? Are you guys serious? That's trash. You get 5 armor and a taunt minion. Why would that be trash? You think it's going to give me bad minions? Random 5 Keck W? You don't discover it? How bad could the 5-drop pool be? How bad could it be? Ironforge Portal? Oh, true. If you kind of put it in that context, that wasn't a very good card at that time. This is basically that card. But it gives taunt, man. It's fine. It's actually fine. It's like a 3. It's like a fine card. I'm not going to lie. When I first read this, I thought it read gain 5 armor and summon a random 5 cost with like the... And in my brain, it got the 5 armor as health too. So it was gain 5 armor, summon a random 5 cost with an extra 5 health and taunt. And I was like, that seems pretty good. That seems pretty good to me, but like, that's not actually what the card does. The actual version is like okay. It's a 2? 2? 2? Okay, let's give it a 2.5. I actually think it's like kind of medium. It's fine. There's probably like, if it's a bunch of old expansions in Arena, then it'll be ass, right? Because there'll be bad cards in the pool. But it depends on the pool a bit. I don't think it's like terrible. All right, on to Hunter. Goldrin. BG minions are making their way into Arena. Rip. Okay. 9 mana, 9/9 beast rush. Friendly beast deal double damage. This is Omega trash. Like Omega trash. Like it is just terrible. Like so fucking bad. Like what is that? -1 legendary in your Hunter draft. If it lives though, yeah, but like it's a what is that name? The Shovel Fist? Never skip dig day. What is the name of that card? It's literally that card when it comes down. Never skip dig day. You guys know what I'm talking about. Someone will know the name. It's just 18 face if it survives. Chat, okay. Listen, I don't want to flame because I know we're all really good Arena players. But you think you're spending your whole turn playing a 9 mana 9/9 and then you think it's going to live? Like, there's no shot it's going to live. Like, there's just no shot. And if it lives, like, you've already won the game anyways. Like, imbue it. What do you mean imbue it? I don't understand. Like, just imbue it? Like, I don't get it. Like, just, okay, what do you mean just imbue it? Like, what? Okay, Brawl Bear Mantle. 5 mana, 3/5. After you cast a spell, summon a random animal companion. See, now, I feel like this card is going to cook. Like, this one, I feel like it's going to cook. And I remember I said this, and chat was hating on me. They were like, oh, I don't know. Like, I don't think so. But, like, I told you guys this one's going to cook. Give me some bananas. Like, any cheap spells. Just a coin. Like, I'm pretty sure this is a cooker. This is a cooker. Bad Arena card? No, this card's going to cook. I'm sure of it. You know how sure I am? Do you know how sure I am? 5! That's how sure I am, motherfuckers. 4, 4.5, no balls. No, Brawl is going to fucking destroy asses. Just trust me. Just fucking trust me. I'm never wrong about these things. Amphibian Spirit. 2 mana nature spell. Give a minion +2/2, and Death Rattle give a friendly minion +2/2 in this Death Rattle. Why are BGs coming to Hearthstone? This is literally Leapfrog, right? What do you guys think about this card? I actually think it's kind of insane, isn't it? Like, this card just fits so well with the Hunter game plan, doesn't it? Like, play 2 1/1s on 1, buff on, trade it. Like, I just feel like it's going to be broken. Seems good if you don't get cleared to infinite buff. Yeah. I mean, obviously you need sticky minions, but Hunter has so many sticky minions. Like, we have that horse and stuff. Like, I think this card's going to be really good. Like 4.5. Can't let trade this way. I mean, it just seems really good. Or argument sticky. Well, Hunter just has sticky minions. Like, it just does. So, Tom, I saw you ask earlier, guys, for anyone who doesn't, this expansion goes live. Is it the 25th? We're thinking it will be live in Arena on the 18th. So, that's the TLDR. All right. I'll go 4.5. Put this on the Mech Leaper. All right, chat. Next up, Verdant Dreamsaber. 5 mana, 4/7 beast. Battle Cry. If this costs 3 or less, attack 2 random enemy minions. Only for the 2-man discover? Okay, but like, even if you hit that, is it even that good? Wow. It kills a couple things and takes... like, that thing seems like turbo ass. Like turbo ass. Like turbo omega ass. He doesn't know the imbue. Okay, what is the... Blessing of the Wolf. Give a random beast in your hand +1 attack. It costs 1 less. Wow. That's so amazing. Give 1 random beast in your hand +1 attack and 1 cost reduction. Wow. That changes everything. I have to go redo all of my reviews. Bro, that imbue seems like giga ass. What the hell? You can upgrade it? Yeah, sure. I bet you can. It's still ass. Scales up, dummy. You're the dummy. That card's... That imbue sucks. Okay, maybe if you scaled up, it's okay. Like, I mean, maybe, but I still don't really, like, believe. All right, Umbra Claw. 4 mana, 5/2 rush. Death Rattle, imbue your hero power. Okay, memes aside. Do we actually think this imbue is going to be any good? Like, this imbue seems really shit. Guys, it only buffs beasts too. Like, it doesn't do anything if you don't have beasts in hand. Like, it just seems terrible, no? And this is probably like, I don't know, 2.5 or something. Like 2. That's probably like a 2. I just seems bad to me. It just seems bad. But let's move through the trash quickly, so we aren't here for 18 hours. Spirit Bond. 3 mana nature spell, deal 3 damage to a minion. If that kills it, summon a 3/2 wolf with a rush. Yeah, I mean, this is good. We've had a lot of cards kind of like this, right? It's solid, right? Kind of reminds me of Turn the Tides. Like, it's fine. Like a 3.5? Yeah, it's like a flanking strike in the current year, which is still pretty good. 3.54. I mean, listen, if it's ever close, I think I have to give things a 3.5, right? Like I have to. It's just my brand, no? Shepherd's Crook. 3 mana, 3/2. After your hero attacks, summon a 3/3 sheep that's dormant for 2 turns. I have to flame my chat once again here. My chat didn't say this card was broken. And I just, like, how can you watch the greatest arena talent of all time play every day and not understand that this card is broken? Like, I simply just don't get it. Like, how can you not look at what this card does and not understand that it's broken? Okay, I can't during the review. Say hi to chat. Okay, maybe I'll let you hang out a little bit. Fine, you can hang out a little bit, I guess. I mean, okay, it can go face, right? So weapons are just better in Hunter because it can smoke people down. And it just gives you a bunch of stats. Like, yeah, you have to wait for the stats, but like, that is a lot for 3 mana. Like, this is an easy 5. Easy 5. Don't at me. You get another Dread's guarantee on this one. Shepherd's Crook is fucking broken. It's broken. It's insane. No, it's broken. 3/2 weapon for 3? Guys, it wasn't that long ago that just a 3 mana 3/2 weapon was fine. Like, it was fine. Now it's kind of trash, but that, and you get a 6/6 of stats. Like, it's insane. I took a nap before this review, chat, so, like, my takes are pristine. You have to look in the mirror if you don't agree with every take I have, okay? Grace of the Great Wolf. 4 mana, choose 1, deal 4 damage to the enemy hero, or summon 2 3/2 wolves with rush. This is, like, fine, right? I think it's actually pretty good because it can be used as reach. Like, this card's always going to be fine, right? Like, sometimes it will be lethal. You only really do the deal 4 damage if it's lethal. And then sometimes most of the time it will just be 2 rush minions. Like, this just seems good to me. Like, it's just solid. The fact that it can also go face just, I think, matters a lot, no? 3.5? Ah, looking like another classic 3.5, baby. Exotic Houndmaster. 2 mana, 2/2. Battlecry, draw a beast, imbue your hero power. I mean, this is fine because it draws, right? It's fine. And you get, like, a free imbue. Like, this is okay. It's all right. It's like, man, I don't know. I still feel like the imbue is going to be trolling, but, like, this one seems good enough to me. Like, I'll give this one a 4. I don't know, man. The imbue Hunter stuff feels like it's going to suck, but this card does do a lot for 2 mana. Mythical Rune Bear. 4 mana, 3/4 beast. Taunt Battlecry. If this has 4 or more attacks, summon a copy of it. All right, so this is just unplayable Giga Trash unless you're imbuing, right? And hitting on this. This is not. Stop saying 5. You guys are literally trolling. You guys are literally trolling. It's not good. It is not good. It is not good. It is bad. It is bad. Is it 1 to it? I have no idea. We don't know the rotation yet, right? I'm gonna give it a 2. Like, you're gonna have to imbue, and it's gonna have to land on this. You have other beasts in hands, and it hits another one. Oh, oopsie. Oh, man, too bad. Guess you lose. Take this L. Yeah, I'm not a believer in the imbue package for Hunter. Hunter looks like it's gonna be dog shit. All right, the great news, chat. The great news is Asina has arrived. And Mage has arrived. And we love Mage. All right, Asina, 8 mana, 6/8 undead. Battle cry: if 20 friendly minions have died this game, deal 20 damage split among all enemies. All right, so cool signature art. You guys can't see the whole thing here. Sorry, I'm looking for the imbue, so you guys have the info. All right, so it's summon one wisp, deal 1 damage, randomly split among all enemies. So that's what the imbue does. If imbuing in Mage is just okay, this card is broken. Like, it's just broken. 20 damage as a Mage, like, it's super broken. And your hero power literally is giving you wisps, right? So the second imbue is 2 wisps, correct? 3 wisps, etc., right? So I think this is a 5. I'm pretty sure, like, you just imbue a bit, and this is going to be popping off. Yeah, 3 wisps and 3 damage, yeah. But you never want to play minion mage. But that's the thing, right? Like, you don't. You just imbue your hero power, and you play spells still. Yeah, the wisp and damage goes up, both of them. Yep. What turn do you think will reach 20? I don't think it really matters. Like, play it turn 10 or whatever. Like it's going to be insane at any point that, like, it's playable. There's cards that imbue hero power. So there's some neutrals that do it, and there's also class cards. All right, next up, the second legendary. Kyuanzu. 3 mana, 3/4 beast. Battlecry, discover a spell. Choose to keep it or put it on top of your opponent's deck. Why is this a legendary? Why is this a legendary? I don't understand why you would ever pick the second option. If it's really bad, right? If giving your opponent the spell makes their draws worse, right? Like, you're never going to play the spell, and you know it's worse for your opponent to get that than a random card. You get the spell in hand, yeah. I mean, having this as your legendary just feels terrible, right? Like, it just feels terrible. Like, I don't think it's necessarily a bad card, but, like, 3 mana, 3/4, discover a spell as your legendary, like, that doesn't feel good enough. You have so many other ways to discover, so I don't know. I'll give it like a 2. Obviously, if you compare it to just, like, other cards, but I think you really should think about legendaries in comparison to other legendaries, right? I mean, I think it's a cool... I actually don't think it's a bad idea for a card, but it's just... It's weird to make this a legendary, is my take on it. All right, speaking of imbue, Spirit Gather. Battlecry, get a wisp, imbue your hero power. Luckily, it's epic, so it won't be everywhere, but this is insane. Like, it's these 2-drops are, like, basically free imbue. A 2/1 and a 1/1, that's fine for a 2-drop. Like, it ain't great, but it's, like, fine. And you just get imbue, like, for free. So, like, I actually think this is, like, a 5, 4.5. Probably 4.5. Seems really, really good. You guys think it's 5? I mean, it's 4.55. It's really good. If you don't get any other synergy with imbue, it can be kind of weird, though, right? Like, that's the thing. You need to have a lot of... Like, you need to be leaning into the imbue. Stellar Imbalance. 2 mana. What is... This looks like split fiction here going on. 2 mana, get a Moonfire and a Starfire. Give them spell damage +1. Like, this like, wait a second. Like, I get this, like, I don't want to play those. The Moonfire is actually okay, but like, 6 mana? 6 mana deals 6, draw a card in the current year? Like, what? I mean, it's fine because you just basically think about the Moonfire, right? Like, the Moonfire is just so this is like 2 mana deal 2. And then you have another card that can go face at some point. Like, it's fine. All right? Like, if you have nothing else to play, you can play it, but it's pretty much, yeah, like, you only play that card for lethal, I think. Kind of my take. But it's okay. Like, what? Probably like I I don't know. 2 mana deal 2. It still feels kind of whatever, dude. I think it's below average, like a 2. 2.5. I'll give it 2.5. Doesn't seem great to me. All right. Divination. 2 mana, destroy a friendly wisp to draw 3 cards. I don't know. Drawing in Mage always feels weird, doesn't it? Like, do I really need to draw? Like, I don't know. Yeah, eat the wisp. It really is like eat the imp, but eat the wisp. And you can only use it on a wisp? Seems bad, man. 2? I don't know. Crazy Nutball's broken standard. Yeah, I'm sure it's good in standard. In Arena, though, like, trying to start drafting the wisps. Don't worry, our hero power's got us. All right, Mary Moonkin. That art looks so troll. 4 mana, 3/6. At the end of your turn, gain 1 armor. Repeat for each wisp you control. I don't hate it. Is Arena saved? Rose, Arena saved, of course. Absolutely. We're seeing how saved. I mean, this card seems... It seems bad in Arena, but not awful. Like, you will take this sometimes. 4 mana, 3/6 isn't such an abysmal stat line that you would it's unpickable. And you always get 1 armor out of it. Like, it's not good, but I don't think it's awful. Like a 2.5 or something. You think it's awful? I don't think it's awful. Did you guys miss how Imbue works? You're going to be pressing your hero power button, getting 4 wisps, and then playing this. You're going to get 4 armor, and it's going to be... And then if they don't kill it, you press your hero power again. Like, what? You guys don't believe in Imbue? Like, what the hell? That's what I'm going to be doing. Like, what? No, the Hunter is troll. Guys, if you can't see the difference between the Hunter Imbue and the Mage one, you just don't understand the game. Imbue is going to be good in Mage. In Hunter, it's looking fucking troll. But in Mage, it's going to be good. I'm going to give... all right. I'm giving it an above average score, motherfuckers. It's a 3.5. It's a 3.5. I think I'm going to be... I think we're going to go back and look at these scores, and we're going to realize that, I really know what I'm talking about, and you guys don't know what you're talking about. I actually think you're going to see it. You're going to see it. You are going to see it. Just wait. Spark of Life. 1 mana. Choose 1. Discover a Mage spell or discover a Druid spell. And I think Mage is going to be really broken, because, you discover a Druid spell if you want, healing or something, right? Almost always it would be Mage, but, sometimes you need healing. So, this seems good. 4? 3.5? 4? 3.5? So I got 3.5. Still kind of expensive. It's funny to say that 1 mana Discover is expensive, but, I don't know. Sometimes you get, reduction, and, I mean, it's, fine. It's good. It's good. Yeah, you guys mostly give it a 4. I'm going to give it a 3.5, but it's good. All right, Star Surge. 3 mana, deal 1 damage to a minion. It's an arcane spell. Improved by each friendly minion that died this game. So it's basically going to be kill a minion, right? Kind of poop. It's basically a 3 mana assassinate. Because by the time you play it, it will probably be big enough, right? In Arena. Was that last card Mage? I mean, all of these are Mage cards. Yeah, all these are Mage cards. It's going to deal 5 at most. Nah. I mean, the 2-drop gives you 2 things already. But it's basically Fistful of Corpses for 3 mana, which doesn't seem great, right? To be honest, it's I'll give it a 3. Honestly, maybe worse. 3 mana kill a minion is only okay now. I'll go 2.5. There's going to be so many better Mage spells, right? Wisp Rider. 5 mana 4/4. Battlecry, imbue your hero power, then trigger it. Fine. So it's a 5 mana 5/5 basically, but imbue value. Seems okay. Sure. It's fine. I mean, it depends on how good imbue is overall, right? Oh, it also does 1 damage, you're right. So it's a 5/5 and 1 damage, true. Yeah, guys, I'm kind of believing in the Mage imbue. I'm kind of believing. I'm kind of believing. I'm gonna give it a 4 because I'm kind of believing. I mean, to be fair, don't we just know Mage will be broken? It's always broken. Mage is always broken in Arena. Forbidden Shrine. Spend all your mana, cast a random spell that costs that much. What the fuck is that? Bro, this is straight ass. What the fuck is that? How do you print cards like this and then you print cards like the 2-mana Void Scripture? Like, how is Void Scripture and this card like a same thing? Like, what? With Fun Factor 5, I mean, what I will say about this card is like, it's like a Hail Mary button, right? Like, you can play this and go for a specific spell, like and you know. I guess, okay, actually, the way I think you use this card is you just use it to, like, fill in your curve. I actually don't, the more I think about it, I think it's, like, kind of okay. Right? Like, you just play it on 1, and then on turn 5, you play a 4-drop on this, and just use it for, like, a 1-mana spell, and it's, like, it might give you some value or hit something. You know, like, it's okay. It's only it's a 1-mana card, you get 3 charges. Like, it's fine. Just fill in your curve. But you don't want to be using it as, like, oh, turn 9, let it rip, or turn 10, let it rip, right? Like, you don't want to do that, so. I actually think it's all right. The more I think about it, I think it's actually pretty good. Maybe not, like, good, but 3? I'll give it a 3. I think it's okay. It's probably somewhere between, like, yeah, 3 seems fine. Okay. Toreth the Unbreaking. On the Paladin. Hold on, I'm just going to close the door real quick. Okay. Paladin time. Paladonger time. Yeah, this card is a what face for sure. 5 mana, 3/4. Divine Shield taunt. Your Divine Shields take 3 hits to break. So remember, it's not just this card's Divine Shield. So if you have other Divine Shields on your board, like, it's going to be crazy, right? So like, I guess the biggest thing is the Libram, right? So like, if you play the Libram, the 3/3s, and this, that would require reduction to do, but you play it 1 turn, they don't kill all of them, you play it. I mean, the thing is, like, by itself, it's already good. Right? Like, a 5 mana 3/4 taunt, and it's gonna take 3 hits to break that Divine Shield. Like, it's gonna be so annoying. 4? 4.5? Actually, let me just take a quick check. How many Divine Shieldmans are we getting? So, Lightmender. Yo, what's a hero power? Shuffle 2 Emerald Portals into your deck. Your portals summon 1-cost dragons. Dude, you know what's crazy? Like, I will actually be playing Paladin for this. Like, this sounds like so much fun. Like, shuffling in portals, like, in your deck, like, that sounds fun. Like, I'm going to try to make that work. That sounds like a lot of fun. All right, anyhow, overall, I'll give this like a 4.5. Definitely potential with other Divine Shield minions. On its own, quite solid. I like it. He likes the Paladin Imbue. I can't. What? I am going to pop off with this. What do you mean? It's free stats. So the way it works is like, okay, you press this on like turn 5 or whatever. If you imbue later, then all of the portals change to be more. Like, what? I'm going to have a deck full of fucking giant dragons. Like, what? It's not free. Yeah, I know. I understand that. But when you draw them, they're free. They cast when drawn. We need a little bit of more belief from chat, okay? Like, we really do. You guys, like, there is not enough belief. There just is. Ursel, 8 mana, 9/7 beast. Battlecry, cast the highest cost spell from your hand as an aura that lasts 3 turns. Now all of the people that are talking shit about the imbue are going to tell me that this card's really good, right? Say it. Now all of you guys with the dog shit takes about imbue, you're going to tell me this card's good, right? Yeah? Yeah, really good, right? Yeah. Yeah, no, it's fucking dog shit. It's dog water. 1. This might be a little bit of a tilt review. It's a 1. But Dreads, there's a new card that does damage to the lowest health enemy twice. So, like, if you have this in your hand and that in your hand, and then you play this, then pew, pew. Like, bro, yeah, okay, sure. Just have that situation. Just have it. No. That card's ass. Ursul's dog shit. Just like your takes, okay, chat? All right, moving on. Dream Warden. 4 mana, 3/4 dragon. Taunt Battlecry. If there is a card in your deck that didn't start there, draw it and gain +2/2. Oh! Oh, well, will you look at that? I spent 2 mana, and now I'm yoinking those portals out of my deck and summoning. And I'm getting a Pit Fighter on turn 4. What's up, haters? What's up, haters? Imbue Paladin popping off. That's a 5. That's a fucking 5. That is a 5. Let's go. All aboard the Imbue Paladin train. For anyone keeping track, Imbue Mage the nuts. Imbue Paladin crazy. Imbue Hunter dog shit, okay? Mark of Ursul. 2 mana, choose a minion. If it's an enemy, set its stats to 1/1. If it's friendly, set its stats to 3/3 instead. 2.53, it's like fine, right? Dragon Scale Armaments. 1 mana, draw a spell that started in your deck and one that didn't. Holy spell. And thanks, Gecko, for the raid. Gecko flamed me for like 25 minutes yesterday because I missed his raid, and that was kind of hurtful of him. But thanks, Gecko. I caught it this time. Much appreciated. Draw a spell that started in your deck and one that didn't. Oh, well, you look at that. One that didn't. You know what didn't start in my deck? The portals that I shuffled in there, motherfuckers. Oh, wow. Look at that. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Okay, I was going to give it a 4.5, but that might be like a little optimistic, but like it's at least a 4, right? 5, 4.5. Honestly, I think it's a 4.5. I actually think it's a 4.5. I think it's cooking. I think it's cooking. Okay, I was not that hyped before this review, but I'm starting I'm starting to believe. I'm telling you guys, like, I'm actually starting to believe. Need more coffee? I do need more coffee, right? Like, I'm starting to think this expansion is going to be popping off. Aegis of Light. 1 mana holy spell. Summon a random 1-cost minion and give it taunt. Imbue your hero power. What's that? Another really good imbue card. 1 drop. Taunt that bad boy. Throw in a little imbue on the house for free. Looks pretty good to me. Imbue is on the menu, baby. It's on the menu. Give it a 4. Ursine Maul. 4 mana, 4/2. After your hero attacks, draw your highest cost card. It's pretty solid, right? What do you guys think? Let's stop being mean to each other for a second. What do you guys think of this one? It's pretty good, right? Like, draw 2. Solid with Ursul. Yeah, Ursul. Yeah, I agree with Ursul. Seems good. I mean, that's the idea of the card, right? Like, if you do... Okay, we'll dial back the Ursul hate for a second. If you happen to take Ursul and get the big spell we'll see later, this, in theory, will draw both of them, and then you'll have the combo ready, right? So, that, you know, that I think that's the idea of it, at least for standard. Yeah, this seems good. Like a 4. 4 mana, 3/5. Taunt. Choose 1. +3 attack and divine shield, or +3 health and lifesteal. So a 3/6 with lifesteal. Wait, hold on. 3 attack and what do you guys think? It's like fine, right? So it's either a 6/3 with divine shield or a 3/6 with lifesteal. It's like fine. I don't think it's great, but it's like fine. Fair uproot. Yeah, it's like fine. The taunt does matter. Okay, fine. I guess we'll stick to the agenda and give it a 3.5. I guess we will. I guess. All right, fine. 3.5 it. Send it to the bank. Gold Petal Drake. 3 mana, 3/4 dragon. Battle Cry and Death Rattle. Imbue your hero power. And it's a dragon. And also it's a common card. Where are the fucking imbue haters at now? Boom, bam, wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Broken. Broken. Whipping out my 5. Slapped it on the board. Insane. Fucking sane. Woo! The hate watchers are in shambles right now. Like, imagine not trusting the system. Like, imagine. Renewing Flames. 7 mana. Nature spell. Lifesteal, deal 5 damage to the lowest health enemy twice. So yeah, this is the combo. You Ursol, and then you have this, and then you go pew pew. It's kind of shit though, right? If you just have to play it. Like if you don't hit exactly that legendary, like isn't this kind of unpickable? I mean, it's a Pyroblast in theory for Paladin that heals you. I don't know, man. Like, it's funny to think how much cards have changed. Yeah, I mean, 7 mana Pyro with lifesteal. I get it, but like, is that good? It's like fine, right? Like a 3, maybe? I think it's a 4? I don't know. It's just so weird for Paladin. Like, if you're using this to clear, it's not going to feel good, right? It's like Twin Tyrant, but you don't get the dragon. I don't know. All right, I'm going to give it a super average rating. I'm just going to give it a 3. If you draft Ursol, draft that. If not, probably not. All right, on to Priest. All right, what's the Priest imbue? Blessing of the Moon. Choose a Priest minion or Priest spell to add to your hand. It costs 1 less, but it's temporary. All right, so the imbue on this one is it goes to 2 less. Is that how it works? Then 3 less, then 4 less, etc. That's how it works. No, I'm good, Paprika. I don't need to pee. I'm chilling. I'm in the zone right now. It's just all Priest spells. So you pick a minion or a spell, right? You pick, and then you just discover from 3, right? I think. Nice cropping. It's actually annoying if I have to recrop, because, like, this is cropped so that when I click on the card, it's perfect for here. And this is a different page, so I'd have to, like, recrop it, and I'm too lazy, so. Yep. Just gonna read it out. How do you think Ursula works with Crafter's Aura? Sorry for spam. You would just get the aura each turn, right? Right? It would just cast it each turn, I think. I don't know 100%, but yeah. This isn't Discover. You're only up for 2 cards. Oh, really? That's how it works? Choose a Priest minion or Priest spell. Oh, so there's just 2 options. Oh. It's kind of weird. And having it be, like, temporary? I'm not really a believer in the Priest. Ah, what a shock. Priest is going to suck. Haha. Right, Aviana, Elune's Chosen. 9 mana, 7/11. Battlecry, start a 3-turn lunar cycle. When the full moon rises, your cards cost 1 this game. No believers. Like no one believes. Like listen, it's easy to dismiss a card like this. Like a 9 mana 7/11 Keck W, but like bad in Arena. I mean, Priest is a classic and kind of get away with stuff like this, no? Like you have 1 weak turn and then it's, you know, kill this, summon this, steal this, copy that. Like, I mean, it's probably bad, but I'm just saying, like, I would try it. There are ways to get out earlier? Oh, are there? I mean, I like overall score, I think it's below average. Like, it's probably like a 2. But it's just... I do think there is potential with this with the right deck. You'd have to really believe to go for it, but... In turn 12, are you happy to get mana reduction? Yeah. I mean, guys, how often is it, like, you have a full hand late game? Like, it's pretty often. I mean, in the old days, maybe not, but, like... Now, I think it's relevant. Still not going to give it a good rating, but like I don't think that card's like impossible to make work more. Tyrand, 7 mana, 5/7. Battlecry, the next 3 spells you play cast twice. But you guys think this card is insane? Like, hold on. Like, no flame, of course, but like the 2 mana more expensive card that we just saw that makes all of your cards 1 mana for the rest of the game is ass. And the 7 mana 5/7 is insane. Like, I'm just trying to understand here. Like, no flame, of course, but like, yeah, I think you got to pick one or the other. Like, this card can't be insane and the other card ass, right? But this is instant. No, it's not. You have to play spells after it. It's 7 mana. What do you mean? It's not. It's literally not. Okay, what is there juice for this or something? Let me look. Deal 6 damage to a minion. Cast 3 spells to gain lifesteal. Moonwell. Deal 4 damage to all enemy characters. Restore 4 health. Okay, sorry, this is spoilers a little bit, but I'm just trying to understand how this is going to work. I guess the idea is you play it and then you play like Moonwell or whatever. I think it's pretty bad, chat. Like, I think it's pretty bad. Like really bad. Like 1.5 bad. Like, I would rather take that other card for the payoff than this. This just seems like ass. I don't see it. I don't see it. It goes well with Imbue. I guess that is the idea, right? But, like, the Imbue is pick from 2, right? So, like, what if it's not good in the situation? Like, I am not a believer. I am not a believer in Priest Imbue. I am a believer in Paladin and Mage and not in Hunter. That's where I'm at. All right, Ritual of the New Moon. 5 mana arcane spell. Summon 2 random 3-cost minions. Cast 3 spells to summon 6-cost minions instead. Ah, shit. Okay, well, not gonna lie, I didn't see this one. This one is actually kind of good with the Tyrant, but, like, it's epic. How often are you gonna get it? Like, it's epic. Epic Gym. You're not gonna get it that often. You're not. So, like, Tyrant with this ain't gonna work that often. It's not. Cast 3 spells to summon 6 minions. So, is this you have to have in hand, chat, or no? Tyranda? How do I say it? Like, it's in hand, right? Or no? It's bad anyways? Okay, now let me just understand. Are you saying that 5 mana for 2 6-cost minions is bad? Like, again, remember, this is a friendly place. We don't flame each other, but... Like, do you think that's bad? Tyrande? I think this card's actually quite good. I think it's actually quite good. Because, like, sometimes you just need, like, something to make a board, and 5 mana for 2 3-costs isn't good, but it's, like, fine. And if you play it with the 3 spells, it's actually really good. So, honestly, I think it's pretty solid. 4. Give it a 4. Wait, you don't have to have in hand? No, it must be in hand. No, you have to. It must be in hand. Otherwise, this would be super broken. It must be. Should review the cards in case of dual class come back in the future. No dual class. Never dual class. All right, Moonwell. 7 mana, deal 4 damage to all enemy characters. Restore 4 health to all friendly characters. This seems like super meh. It's like a Flame Strike, but 1 less damage. This does not seem very good. Better than Tidal Wave. It's less healing, though, than Tidal Wave, right? Can be very good. I mean, the idea of this card is you have a board where you've taken damage on it, and then you're able to, like, kill their board and then heal up your board, right? Like, like that could be... Like, in that situation, it can be good, but... You have to be ahead, right? It's phase 2. Yeah, but I mean... You know, I'm a priest, right? Proc overheals. I mean, that is probably the general idea. Is like it works with the overheal stuff, but like, I don't know. Cards like this just don't do enough for me for the price. It's like it doesn't really deal with death rattles. It doesn't like I don't know. I just think for 7 mana, I wanted to do way more. So like this seems kind of mediocre to me. I don't think it's like bad, but I'm gonna give it a 3. It just like it doesn't feel like it does enough for an expensive spell. All right, Selenic Drake. I love this card, chat. Might be my favorite card of the meta. 4 mana 3/6 dragon, elusive. At the end of your turn, get a random dragon. Like, this shit's gonna be so fun to play with, isn't it? Yeah, it's essentially Skeletal Drake with elusive for 4 mana. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Like 4.5 probably. 5? 4.5? 5? Why does every mini have elusive? Because spells are so good, so they have to do it. I think it might be a 5. I feel like if it was didn't have elusive, it's probably already a 4. The fact that it has elusive, like, pretty nuts. Do you guys think it's too fair? Like, this can snowball really hard, can it? It's not that likely it dies. You probably get 2 dragons from this. Fuck it. I'm giving it a 5. Believe in the Dragosi. But yeah, it's a 4.5 or a 5. Really good. Kaldori Priestess. Hey. With Riz. 4 mana 4/4 Battlecry. Give all enemy minions -2 attack until your next turn. Imbue your hero power. Give all enemy minions -2 attack until your next turn, imbue your hero power. I mean, it's like fine. The priest imbue is you pick from two options. One's a minion, one's a spell. They're either priest minion or priest spell, and they cost one less, and it scales up. So if you imbue 4 times, it would cost 4 less, but it's temporary, so you have to play it on that turn. All the priestess do feel pretty smashable, not gonna lie. It seems good. Like a 4? I think it's like a 4. 4.5. Give all enemy minions -2 attack until your next turn. You know, that is, wait, that's kind of crazy though, right? The more I think about that effect, because that means on their turn, they can't trade back in well, right? Okay, actually, I changed my mind. I'm gonna give it a 4.5. Because I was thinking it's just like a like just for your turn, but the fact that on their turn, then when they make trades, it's -2. That actually seems pretty good. It's gonna make it hard for them to make good trades back, right? Yeah, I like it. Twilight Influence. 2 mana, choose one. Destroy a minion in 3 or less attack, or summon a random 2 cost. I mean, that's just great, right? This card's really good. Shadow Word Pain, or just like something to play, right? This is really good. Probably like another 4.5. It's okay. No. I mean, these kind of cards are like great for Arena, chat. Because like, you don't want to miss turn 2, right? But then a 2-drop later on doesn't really do anything. This card will like always do something. What's up, Tekka? Okay, Weaver of the Cycle. What is this character? It's like an ethereal. What is it? Any lore experts? What am I looking at? What is this character? What is Weaver of the Cycle? It kind of looks like Groot, kind of, but what is this? It's just a Weaver. Okay, that doesn't help me. It's from Shadowlands. 3 mana, 3/3. Battlecry. If you're holding a spell that costs 5 or more, deal 3 damage. That's like a super meh payoff for holding a spell that costs 5 or more. No. When are these cards play? Probably next week. The expansion comes out the week after. Wish of the New Moon. 3 mana, arcane spell. Deals 6 damage to a minion. Cast 3 spells to gain lifesteal. I mean, the lifesteal is relevant in Priest, right? It's a comeback card. It's like fine. It's fine. Like obviously, it's much better if you use the upgraded form, but it's fine. Like a 3. It's not. I actually do think it's fine. It like lifesteal is valuable in Priest. Like it ain't good, but I think it's fine. Right. Last card. Lunar Wing Messenger. 2 mana, 3/1 beast. Lifesteal, Battlecry, imbue your hero power. I feel like all of these 2-drop imbue cards are just really good. This one seems like weaker of them because it's like probably just gets pinged or whatever, but still good. Still good. Not a lot of priest imbue. Well, there's also some neutral imbue, I believe, too. What else sucks? Yeah, this one feels worse than some of the other ones, but I still think it's fine. The other ones I was giving like 4.5 to 5. This one's probably like a 4. Why did Mage go the imbue plus do something else cards? Yeah, Mage feels like the best imbue class for me so far. Paladin I hope works, but I think Mage is like the most solid. All right, on to Rogue. How long have I been doing this? Way too long. Anyhow, let's keep it moving. Ashamain. 9 mana, 7/7 beast. Battlecry. Fill your hand with copies of cards from your opponent's deck. They cost 3 less. This seems... You guys are all saying... I think this seems like shit. Okay, how... Like... Either I have a good rogue deck and my hand is full, or I have a bad rogue deck and is this gonna say? I guess this could be good in a bad rogue deck, but like, I don't know, man. I might do nothing at a handbackers. I mean, 3 reduction is a big deal. Like, it's a big deal. It's a lot of discount. But like, you have to play a 9 mana 7/7 to get it. So like, you better hope a lot of those are like 3 or less. And that's only if your hand is empty, right? Like, you guys are looking about in the best case. Oftentimes you have to play this and you'll already have like 5 cards in hand. So like, I don't like it. I think this card's kind of mediocre. You're the expert. I am. It's me, the expert. According to Dreads, we can never play. I mean, again, like this card will be good occasionally, but on average, I think you'll have some other cards in your hand, so you won't get full value. And even if you can play like one or two of the cards on that turn, it's still not great. Like, it's not the worst legendary. I would take it for like a bailout situation, but like, I don't think it's great. It's like a 3.5 or whatever. I don't know. I'll give it a 3.5, but it's not like an auto pick, is my argument. All right, Referral of the Malignant. 3 mana, 3/3 beast. Battlecry, trap one random card in your opponent's hand for a turn. Improved for each time you've played this. I mean, this is just complete dog shit. Let's save time and give it a 1 and move on. Like, just complete ass. Just, that's on the... It probably shouldn't even... Honestly, like, cards like this, Blizzard just shouldn't put into Arena. Like, this is literally just going to take up a slot in your legendaries as Rogue, and you're never going to want to take it. Like, this just shouldn't be in Arena. Like, fine, you want to make a card that's just very standard-based? Okay, but, like, dude, don't put it in Arena. Like, that card just shouldn't be. All right, Barbed Thorn. 3 mana, 1/3. Choose one. Gain poisons this turn or gain death rattle. Deal 2 damage to all enemies. I don't know what to make of this card. Because, like, okay, you choose poisonous and use it to hit one minion. Sure, but then you're stuck with a 1/3 weapon, right? Like, if you take the death rattle, they know the death rattle's coming, and like, sure, you can break it with your hero power, but that takes 2 more mana. Like, I don't think this is very good. It just seems like it's never going to be like amazing. It's flexible. I mean, it's you're always going to find a use for it, but like, I don't know. Thinking about what cards do these days, it seems pretty mediocre to me. 2.5, 3. I don't know. I actually think it's like below average. I don't really believe. Okay, should I check and make sure that I'm not trolling with 2.5 with the synergy we're getting? Pretty sure it's just ass. Okay. Shadow Cloaked Assailant. 4 mana, 3/5 demon. Battlecry, if you're holding one of the same cards as your opponent, shuffle theirs into their deck. So there are cards that support this. Like, there is synergy with this card. I don't know, man. I still don't like the rogue cards this expansion look pretty bad to me. Like pretty bad. Yeah, it shovels 1 at best, yeah. I don't know, dude. This just, there is some synergy, but like, it's pretty bad. I'll give it a 1.5. It might be lower than that. Twisted Webweaver. 1 mana, 1/3 beast. Whenever you play another minion you've already played, draw a card. Dude, what are these cards? Like, this is, like, man, Rogue is just gonna suck, huh? I'm just gonna leave this as a 1.5 to not, like, what? Like, this is just so, like, situational. Harbinger of the Blighted. 2 mana, 2/3. Whenever this enters your hand from the battlefield, summon 2 random 2-cost minions. Like, what? Just gonna leave it at 1 point. Like, these are just, like, Rogue is gonna be just trash, right? I really wish they would think more about Arena when they design sets. Like, what is this shit? Web of Deception. 2 mana. Return a friendly minion to your hand to summon a 4/4 spider or something. I don't think this card's bad. Like, this card's probably, like, okay. You know, you, like, bounce something that gives you value, and you get a 4/4. Probably get a little bit extra stats. Like, this is fine. I give it, like, a 3. It's not, like, amazing, but that one's fine. Nightmare Fuel. 1 mana. Discover a copy of a minion in your opponent's deck. Combo with a Dark Gift. I mean, this is going to be broken. Like, the Dark Gift shit is just going to get old so fast, man. Like, I'm already kind of tired of it. I'm not really looking forward to this. But yeah, I mean, this is probably like a 4.5. 5. I mean, you could hit, like, you could hit stuff that doesn't really work well with Dark Gifts, right? But it's at least a 4.5. But, like, are you really going to pick Rogue because of this card? Like, let's be honest. Like, are you? You're going to have to look at those other cards fucking repeatedly in your draft. Like, I mean, Goldrun to give a charge? Yeah. Mimicry. 1 mana, your opponent draws 2 cards, you get copies of them. Like, dude, like this shit is just so trash. Like like what? Like this rogue this rogue package is just so bad. You like it? Well, then you're an idiot. Okay, sorry, that was me. But yeah. Tricky Satyr. 3 mana, 4/3 demon, battle cry, get a copy of the lowest cost card in your opponent's hand. I mean, this is fine. This is like a plagiarizer, right? Like, this is fine. This is like a 3 or whatever. But I'm not playing Rogue. I'm not. Satyr? Whatever. It's crap. All right, well, Rogue is just a pass this expansion. Rogue is just a pass. No Rogue for me. All right, Marithra, we're on to Shaman. 6 mana, 4/4, Battlecry, resurrect all different friendly minions that cost 8 or more. Could this just, like, not be a card? Like, could this just not be a card? You Nebula, and then you play this? Like, could this just not be, like... on average, is it great? Like, I don't know, probably not, but, like, could that just not be a card? Read the imbue? I know, the, here. Look, are you guys happy? It's for you this time. Blessing of the Wind. Transform a friendly minion into a random one that costs 1 more. And then you imbue and it's like 2 more, etc. You guys are going to love that shit, aren't you? How good is 2 mana evolve? I mean, the thing is, like, if you think about some of the cards, like Creature of Madness and stuff, like, it's not that bad. Like, it actually seems kind of okay. Yeah, the idea would be that you'd evolve into 8s with this. Like, I think this card has pretty big potential. It's not like... It's hard to, again, hard to give, like, a standalone value. Like, it works very well with the imbue stuff if you get it. And if you hit a Nebula, then, like, it's going to be insane, right? But it's kind of hard to give an overall score to this. I actually don't think this is a bad legendary because it's a win con. But if you totally miss, it's going to feel bad, right? It's hard to have enough belief, but I think this card has potential. Like, you resurrect 2 8 costs and it's already insane, right? So you got to shoot for 2, I think. I'm actually going to give it an above average score. Like, overall score is kind of meaningless on this because, like, you know, it's just a belief. Do you believe? Do you believe? But yeah, it can definitely be a win con, and I value cards that win the game. All right. Onara? Is that how I say that? Onara? 9 mana, 5/11. Beast. At the end of your turn, play the top 3 cards from your deck. What do you guys think about this? Like, it really depends on what you hit, right? Can you go lower than 1? Wait, what do you mean? How do spells work with it? I'm assuming it's just random spells, right? We really give it also really bad. Overplan her into it? True, yeah. Too much risk? I don't know. I don't feel like there's a lot of risk with it, though. I mean, I guess the risk is like you played a 9 mana 5/11 and doesn't do shit, right? Like, that's the problem. That's a risk. Yeah, I don't know. Like, okay, but what's the average outcome going to be? You summon like a 3-drop and you, I don't know, generate a spell. And I mean, I don't know. It seems like okay. Fatigue will kill itself. A lot of the stuff like targets enemies though, or whatever, right? You mill yourself. It is I guess that is true. Drawing 3 cards. No, it's play though, right? It's on draw, so you're not gonna mill. Use your battle cards and your abuse. Yes. Yes, you don't get your battle cries. That's true. Yeah, so like some of the cards you'd want to hit aren't gonna be that great. That's another. Both of the Shaman Legendaries are very, like, weird. It says play, so you should get them? No, because, like, the wording on that 4/4, what's the name of the con man, is replay the last. But playing doesn't mean you get battle cries. Like, I'm pretty sure it doesn't give you battle cries. You just get, like, stuff. Yeah, you just get the minion order on the board. I don't know, man. Overall, like, I would rather have the other card than this. Personally, because it's like a win con that I can more reliably build toward. This one is a little like, it is a little It's a little YOLO. So I'm gonna give this one actually below average. 2.5. 9 mana 5/11. I mean, they'll want to kill it, but I don't know. It can kind of like if it gets answered the next turn, you use so much of your turn to do it. All right, I'll give it a 2.5. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not really a believer on this one. You know, in standard, you'll have this with the other one, right? And then you can like, but in arena you can only draft one. So, all right, Beanstalk Brute. 5 mana 4/4 elemental. Battlecry, give +4/4 to the top 3 minions in your deck. What do you guys think about this? It's a lot of stats. You take one bad turn, and then it is a lot of stats. Seems decent. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Like, not like broken, but like pretty good. Yeah, like a 4 or something. Kind of my thought. You want to hope you hit like cheap cards with it. Because you get like +4/4 and like a 6 or 7 drop, it's kind of whatever. But like the fact that it's the top 3 minions, just be careful with this card and shuffle, guys. Okay, like don't play this and then shuffle, because then it's gonna feel really bad. All right, yeah, or like your opponent shuffling one plague or whatever. Plucky Podling. What the heck is that art? 1 mana 1/2. If this would transform into a minion, it transforms into one that costs 2 more. Does not look like me. Shut up. I mean, obviously, the idea is you use it with the hero power, right? With 1 imbue, this turns into a 4-drop. This seems like super mediocre, doesn't it, chat? This seems like super mediocre. It would only be good if you have a really insane imbue deck, and even then, like you have to use it on this instead of like another minion. Like, okay. Living Garden. 3 mana 2/3 elemental. Battlecry, imbue your hero power. Reduce the cost of a minion in your hand by 1. So this is what you guys were talking about like getting stuff out earlier. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know. The reduce a cost of a minion in your hand by 1 could be relevant or could not be relevant. It's like okay. It's a more expensive imbue than some of the other ones. Like the 2-drops are definitely like better imbues, I think. But it's fine. I don't know. This is like a 3 to me. Guess we have to think about how good the Shaman imbue is, though. Evolve into 2 more instead of 1 more or whatever. No, I don't think you choose. Oh, wait, just say reduce the cost of... Wait, do you choose? No way, right? I've never seen a card like this where you choose. I feel like they didn't want to put random because the text would be too long. It should say random. It should say reduce the cost of a random minion in your hand by 1, but I think they didn't want the text to be too long. Honestly. Alright, I'm gonna give it a 3. Emerald Bounty. 2 mana, draw 2 cards, you can't play them for 2 turns. What the fuck? That's terrible, dude. Are you serious? That is like really bad. Like, what the fuck? What is the idea for that in standard, chat? What is that supposed to do in standard? Typhoon, 10 mana, nature spell. Each minion gets shuffled into a random player's deck. I mean, it's an oh shit button, but it's like a pretty mediocre oh shit button, right? That other card sets up combos. It's like okay. It's like fine. Sometimes, you know, like a no shit button is good. Yeah, it's basically a more expensive repackage, but it's like, it's okay. I mean, I don't think it's like, I don't know if I can make this less than like a 3, can I? Because like, it deals with death rattles. It can like bring you back from situations that you can't come back from otherwise. So like, I think there's a place for it, but you absolutely can. I mean, this type of an effect is always powerful though, isn't it? It should be like 5, 6. It would be broken though. It'd be super broken if it was like, even at like 7, I think it'd be broken. Well, I guess it would, maybe not broken, but 5 or 6, I think it'd be really broken. 2? I'm gonna stick with 3. But like I can see your guys' arguments for why you don't think it's that good, but I actually think it's just a very powerful effect still. Like how often can we not do? You can't deal with a space rock or whatever, right? And you just lose a game because of it. People always have crazy swing turns now. Like I don't think it's the worst. Spirits of the Forest. 5 mana, choose 1. Summon 3 2/3 wolves with taunt, or summon 2 4/3 falcons with wind fury. It's fine. It's like fine. I don't know. Like, how long can this go on off the top for 5 mana? Or, I mean, the falcons feel like they're gonna die, but it's like fine. 2.2. I mean, it's okay. It's probably like a 2.5. Probably the idea is like you use the 2/3s or whatever to evolve too, with imbue and stuff. That's probably like the idea. Oh yeah, there's a. So the wolf is a 2/3, falcon's a 3. Yeah, so that's probably like the kind of the idea of it. Man, there are some arts that I'm gonna need to make golden that I'm hoping they're signature cards for. Like, they're just are. All right, restore 4 health, imbue your hero power. What? This seems kind of bad, doesn't it? Looks like Julie from Family. Like, it's kind of a weird imbue. Obviously, you can use it on a minion, restore 4 health, so you can like heal a minion. That's like the best case, but I mean, imbuing is probably gonna be strong. In Shaman. Not as strong as Mage, but it's gonna be fine. I don't know. This is like a 3, maybe 2.5. Feels like one of the weirder imbue cards. Scroll bottom idiot. Did I just get scroll bottomed idiot? Did I just get scroll bottomed idiot? Okay, I'm gonna be honest. This art. Okay, let me make it bigger for you guys. This art doesn't like I like this isn't like what I was thinking for the signature. Like it's it's all right, but I actually think the base art goes a little bit harder. Like actually. It does kind like I actually kind of feel like it's a downgrade. Like I think I want this one. Like, how did they do that? How did they manage to make me not want to spend money? Huh? How did they do that? Huh? I think I messed up my crop now. But oh god, now it's bothering me. The crop is off. Anyhow, what did I give this? 2.5. Fine. Last card for Shaman. Glowroot Lure. 6 mana, 6/6 taunt, costs 1 less for each time you use your hero power this game. So this is either like dog shit or broken, right? Like it's more likely to be dog shit, but like if you're imbuing like crazy, then it could be broken. But like it's more likely to be dog shit, right? It's fine. Like it's fine. It's probably like a 3. It's like okay. If you're spending if you're spending 6 mana for it, it's like terrible, but I think it's all right. I think there's like there is definitely potential for it. All right, on to Warlock. We're getting there. Oh my god, we still have the neutrals to go. Holy, are we going to be here all night? GG. Wallow the Wretched. 7 mana, 6/6. While this is in your hand or deck, it gains a copy of every dark gift given to your minions. But it has to be in your hand. Right? Like, you know? I've had more ads. I'm not playing extra ads, chat. It's all automatic. It's always the same amount. It's automatic. Now I almost want to complain about it specifying both ways. Why doesn't it just say, this gains a copy of every dark gift given to your minions? Like, why do we need it? Like, I have a bone to pick with the text. Like, why doesn't it just say that? Because me, in my quick reading, just reads the first part. Because it doesn't work on the board. Okay, fine, fair. Okay, fine. All right. Okay, all right, fine, fair. All right, do you guys think this is good, though? Is it good? Would you take it as your legendary and believe? I mean, probably, but, like, I don't know. You just... I guess the thing about it is, like... You just take charge from one of them, right? So, like, you pick charge from one of them, and then eventually it just becomes, like, gigantic. Like, you pick dark gifts to play towards it. So you get, like, Wind Fury and Charge, and you just try to one-shot people, right? I can see the vision. All right, I'm going to give it a 4. I think it's, like... You're gonna bet on this and miss a lot, is the reason I'm giving it a 4. Like, obviously, if you hit everything, it can be really insane, but, like... You're gonna believe, and then, yeah. If you pick the 4 or 5 top of Dark Gift, does this get put at the top of the deck too? It's in your hand or deck. It gets a copy of every Dark Gift given to your minions. Oh, yeah. I don't know how that works. Like, so you play it and you get one and then you get another one? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that works. Obviously, you can very much hit on it, but, like, you're not going to always get a million Dark Gifts, are you? Well, on deck, it gets put second in draw order. Oh, is that how it works? So, like, it just gives it to you, like, on your next draw? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Does someone know how it works with the plus 4/5? Does anybody know? All right. Agamagan. 10 mana, 8/9 beast. Battle Cry. The next card you play costs your opponent's health instead of mana. Trash. Like, just omega trash. Like, yeah, maybe you the idea is you have like a 10 mana card, but like, this is such trash. Like, it's so fucking bad, dude. Like, it's so bad. Dog shit. That's your legendary? That's the one legendary you get? Like, no, bro. What's up, Grave Robber? Fractured Power. 2 mana. Destroy one of your mana crystals in 2 turns, gain 2. I don't think I want this. This is OP? No. Why though? Because I'm paying 2 mana to kill a mana crystal, like on turn 2. Like, what? Why is that legendary bad, Dreads? Are you guys trolling me? 10? You spend your whole mana playing a 10 mana 8/9. Like, and then, okay, I see you guys are hoping that you have like an 8 mana card in hand to play. Are you sure you're going to? Are you sure you're going to? Or are you going to have like a bunch of 3-cost cards? And so then you're going to play this and then play a 3-cost card. Wow, you hit them for 3 and played a 3-drop. Congrats. Congrats. Wow, that's so amazing. That's your one legendary, this. And you're hoping that your opponent is at like super low health. It's ass. It's fucking ass. I don't understand. Yeah, go ahead, pick it and prove me wrong. Go ahead, pick it and prove me wrong. Go ahead, do it. Have fun. Good luck with your 0-3s. All right, Fractured Power. I think this card's ass too. I think ass. Never Warlock. Literally never Warlock, dude. I mean, I'll give this one like a 1.5. Like, there is some potential, but like, also ass. All right, so far, chat, it's never Warlock and it's never Rogue, okay? Never Warlock, never Rogue. Archdruid of Thorns. 2 mana, 3/2. Battle Cry. Gain the death rattle of your minions that died this turn. Ew, wait, that card's kind of scary. Ew. Even if you just have like a mid hit on this, it's like you can tempo it out on 2, or like this is kind of spooky, no? Like, I actually think this one's good. Like a 4, 4.5. Do we get good death rattles? Wait, let me cheat a little bit and see. Death rattle, draw a minion that costs 7 or more. For a death rattle minion with a dark gift. I mean, I don't know. Queen is like the big hit, right? Like, if you have that. I mean, this is good. I think it's probably like a 4. Even just like a mid-tier death rattle is fine. Overgrown Horror. 5 mana, 4/6 taunt. Battle Cry. Reduce the cost of minions in your hand with dark gifts by 2. And how many dark gifts are you really going to get, chat? Because I'm just going to say, like, if you're getting a lot, Arena's going to suck. Because I really don't want to play against endless dark gifts. The dark gift mechanic is really broken in Arena. Probably not that many. Like, they have to already be in hand, right? So it's like I don't really believe in this. This seems like bad. Bad. And you just want to play MSP. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like, They give so much tempo in the early game that you don't want to hold them for that. All right, Sleep Paralysis. 5 mana, choose one. This is a shadow spell. Summon 2/3/6 demons with taunt that can't attack or destroy an enemy minion. This is fine. It's fine. Like 2/3/6s, that's annoying. They can't attack, but like we've seen these minions that have taunt but can't attack are still super annoying. Like this is fine. It's a good card. And sometimes you can still use it to kill something, right? Like this card's very good for Arena. Give it a 4. The choose one is relevant here too. Like sometimes you just need to kill a big minion, sure. 5 mana feels bad, but like sometimes you just need to. Yes, I would. Before you guys ask, yes, I would. Yes, but the card, I don't really know what we're doing with this card. 1 mana, 1/1, Rot Heart Dryad, Death Rattle, draw a minion that costs 7 or more. Like, what are we doing over here? You guys can draw your legendary that you fucking drafted. Congrats. Congrats, you can draw that legendary that you fucking picked over something decent and have in your hand on turn 2 or whatever. Great. Amazing. I mean, it's fine. It's targeted draw, but like I don't know if I'd want it to draw a expensive card that I can't play for so long, right? Like I don't know, it's fine. Is it fine though, chat? Like, what if you don't have any minions that cost 7 or more? Like, isn't it not fine? Like, if you don't have them, it literally draws nothing. Like, it's kind of not good, right? I think it's like not good. Like a thins your deck. I mean, if you have big cards, maybe. I don't know. 1/1 is terrible. So yeah, it seems bad to me. All right, I'm gonna give it 1.5. Not a believer. How far in the review? Pretty far. We're on Warlock. So we still have Warrior in the neutrals, but we're pretty far. Rotten Apple. 2 mana, restore 12 health to your hero. For the next 2 turns, deal 3 damage to your hero. What? What am I looking at? What? So it's a net gain 6. But like, I'm spending 2 mana for that? Is there like synergy for it? Okay, I'm going to give it a 1, and then I'm going to see if there's synergy for it. Like, there's obviously self-damage cards, right? But like, what the? Am I missing something here? Ouroboros? Maybe. Or like standard? Okay, I don't understand that card. Yeah, but it's like pretty bad heal, isn't it? Demon Seed. All right, Avant Gardening. 2 mana, discover a Death Rattle minion with a Dark Gift. That is going to be annoying. That is going to be very annoying because you're going to get like Reborn with enchantments. You're going to get summon a 2/2 copy of it. Like, oh god, man. Ugh. The current possible Arena Hunter secrets. The +3/3 on a minion. The end of turn, summon a minion for 3 mana. And the draw one. 3 of them. I got you on the fly. You think it's a 5? I think it's a 4.5. I give another card kind of similar to this, a 4.5. Like, they're like... The Giga High Roll would be a 2/2 copy of it, right? And the Reborn. So there's 2 like really high roll ones. Is there any other really good ones with this? Like Divine Shield, whatever. Am I missing any? Like those are the 2 big ones for Death Rattle synergy, right? Double battle card, but like, does that matter for this? They're Death Rattle minions, right? Oh, I guess some of the Death Rattle minions also have battle cries in theory. Give it taunt. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think 4.5 is fair. We are gonna hate Dark Gifts by the end of this rotation, though, that's for sure. Hungering Ancient. 8 mana, 6/7. At the end of your turn, eat a minion in your deck and gain its stats. Death Rattle, then add them to your hand. I'm sorry, like, you guys seem to like this card. Like, does it not just get, like, removed? At least a 5? I mean, like, okay, on average in Arena, like, what are you eating, chat? Like, you're eating, like, a 2, right? So you get, like, an 8, 9, or let's say a 3 drop. A 9, 10 for 8 mana? Like, I don't want this card. Like, yeah, it draws, but, like... It doesn't have taunt or anything. You just have Nebula? No, I mean, it's a Warlock card, right? No, I don't think this card's very good. I think it's like... Well, you're going to get it? No, I'm not going to play Warlock. Looking at these, I'm not playing Warlock, am I? No, I think this card sucks. I'm giving it a 2. I think it's poo. I think it's poo. I think it's a big turd. All right, we're done with Warlock. On to Warrior. Tortola. 10 mana, 130 beast. Taunt elusive. After this takes damage, gain 1 armor and give this minion +1 attack. Dude, this card just looks like such a giant meme, doesn't it? Like, what the fuck, man? Like, it's just so weird. Like, what do you guys, like, do you guys think this card's really good? Like, I don't really know what to make of it. Like, okay, you're gonna have to slam minions into it to kill it, right? But if you just ignore it, it just kind of sits there, right? Like, I don't know. Origami, but okay, Origami is good with it. Oh yeah, Origami, the health one, would be so troll. It has taunt. Yeah, fair. I understand it's taunt, but like, okay. All right, so how are you going to deal with it? Elusive's carrying. Yeah, without elusive, it's trash. Like, you can't just, like, throw stuff into it and have it get buffed up, right? So, like, you want to throw them in, like, in one turn, ideally, and stuff, right? Dark Templar, Yamato, etc. Yeah, I like... I'm just not... Like, I want this card more than I want that Warlock card, the 8 mana 6/7, but I still don't really think I want it. It's just so all in. It's just so all in. Like, you spend your whole turn and you play this. And then, like... I don't know. Like, if you get answered, you just lose. Coin flip meta? I mean... I think it's... No, the priest can't kill it with the 2 mana choose one card because it's elusive. We'll see a Sunset Volley buff. Dude, there are actually some insane hits off of Sunset Volley now. Like, if Sunset Volley is in Dose, like, there are insane hits. Like, really stupid hits. Doubles your life total in 1 card. I mean... Maybe, but 1 armor, right? 1 armor when it takes damage? It doesn't gain an armor for each damage, right? Or is that how it works? Hold on. I read it as it takes damage, and like if it takes like 8, that's 1 armor. And if it takes another 8, like each instance of damage, right? So it's not like, yeah. I don't know. Overall score, I don't want to spend forever on this because we're never going to get through this review. It's going to be fucking forever. But like it's fine. I don't think it's a bad card. I'll give it like a 3.5. I'll give it a 3.5, but it's definitely an interesting card. I actually like it because I think it's a very unique design for a card. But yeah, it's not a card I'd be like really excited to pick. Yasandre? Is the Y silent or no? 7 mana, 8/5 dragon. Taunt, Death Rattle. Summon a random dragon for each time Yasandre has died this game. When you guys say Omega Ass, like, what if you get a good dragon? Like, remember, it always gives you 1 dragon. Like, you always get one. Like, this looks pretty good to me. It's fine, but you aren't getting more than one trigger. So what are the ways that you get more than one trigger off of this? You'd have to discover this or what? What is the idea behind it? Can you discover this or put a dark gift on it or something? I mean, that's clearly the idea of the card, but like, how do you do that? Oh, I see. There's synergy with it that's coming. Oh man, okay. Looking at the synergy that's coming, chat, like this is gonna be broken. I'm pretty sure if you just hit a couple of the cards with it, this thing's gonna be kind of broken. Like I'm actually a believer. Like I'm gonna give it a 4. Like I'm believing in this one. I think there's potential. Just watch and learn, noobs. Okay. Is he done? Has he stalled? Like, what do you mean stall? What do you mean? We're having a blast. No way. And then you guys are gonna see. Afflicted Devastator. 4 mana, 6/6 dragon. Battlecry deal 3 damage to all their friendly minions. Death Rattle deal 3 damage to all enemy minions. Do you guys remember there was a card that was Omega Ass that was kind of like this, but like this is a better version of it. What was the name of it? It kind of looked like an elephant or something. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? No, not taking A-bomb. It was a different one. Oh shit! I can like visualize the card, but I don't remember the name of it. It's really an old card. It was like a 5-drop, I think. Oh, I can't remember it. Experiment or something. Yeah, I think it was like. And yeah, we'll remember it, but it dealt tons of damage to your board. Yeah. Was it 6/6 beats for 4? Was that it? No, I'm not thinking of taking A-bomb. I'm thinking of the 4-drop. It was a 4-drop. It was a 4-drop like 6/6. But I can't remember the name of it. It was Super Troll in Arena. And you never picked it, but yeah, that's the one. Loose Specimen. What did that do? Does anyone remember? That's the one I'm thinking of. It was Loose Specimen. All right, so how good is this? I think this card is fine, right? Like, you basically can play it freely on an empty board. It's very good at, like, or if you don't have any minions, right? I think you'll be able to manipulate the board to where this is okay to play, and then it'll be really annoying for them to deal with. So, like, this seems good. Like a 4, 4.5 or something? Yeah, I feel like this card will be quite good. Yeah. It's okay. I mean, I think it's pretty nasty. Overstated, and the Death Rattle, like, will be annoying for people, no? All right, Clutch of Corruption. Yasandre Synergy count. 1. 2 mana, choose a friendly dragon, summon a 0/2 egg that hatches into a copy of it. Boom! Boom, baby! My Yasandre army is coming. It is coming. You see, believers? You do have to proc the egg, but like, I think this card will be good. I'm pretty sure this card will be good. Like, you just have to have like Taskmaster stuff, right? Don't you guys believe? We're gonna get Taskmaster stuff, right? No, I'm gonna get dragons. It's gonna be insane. Just trust me. Just trust me. Oh yeah, the previous mini deal thing. You're right. Yep. Gotta be nuts. Dark Rider. 1 mana, 1/1 demon. Battlecry, if you're holding a dragon, discover a dragon with a dark gift. Boom! Gonna discover Yasandre with Reborn. GG. This card, by the way, is like a 10 out of 5. This card is so fucking stupid. It's so stupid. Sure, you have to hold a dragon. That is the one downside, but like, this card is going to be like really, really crazy because dragons are just broken, aren't they? Like, it's going to be crazy. Okay, I will be playing Warrior. I will be going for the Dragon Dream. I will be playing Paladin for the Dragon Dream. All right, Siphoning Growth. 1 mana, destroy a friendly minion to gain 8 armor. What? Okay. Wait! It's synergy for the egg. I was going to give it a 1, and then I realized, wait a second, that's how I eat my egg. That's how I eat my egg. It's still bad, though, guys. Like, it's still really bad. You could take it if you have the egg to prog, but, like, on average, like, it's shit. Like, all right. Succumb to Madness. 3 mana, discover a friendly dragon that died this game, resummon it. Bro, aren't these cards, like, broken? Like, are these cards broken? Like, these dragon cards seem insane. It's Discover. Like, it's not a random one. Like, they just seem broken to me. If you have dragons. Yeah, but you only need, like, one. Like, one dragon and you enable all of it. Like, it seems crazy to me. I'm going to give this one a 4.5. Right. Ominous Nightmares. 1 mana, shadow spell. Choose one. Deal 1 damage to all minions or give a damaged minion +2/2. 1 mana Whirlwind. It's like fine, right? Rampage, it's like fine. I don't know. A 3 probably. It's whatever. It's in the name, chat. It is in the name. My Yasandre army is going to be insane. Egg Basher, because it procs the egg. 4 mana, 3/5. Battlecry, deal 1 damage to a minion and give it +4 attack. Well, bam! Egg smashed. Let's go. This card seems pretty good, doesn't it? Like, what do you guys think? It's expensive, but like, +4 attack's a lot, isn't it? Like, seems pretty good to me. Like, if you're desperate, you can use it to ping, and then 4 is just a lot, right? Yeah, it seems like a 4 or so to me. 4.5. I'll give it a 4, but yeah. Let's go on that art. Listen, we're bashing eggs. What does it look like we're doing? Because cards like this, sometimes it's weird for them to be 4 mana, but like this one, I think the attack is so high that it's okay. What was the card from Festival where I gave attacks when I was alive? That card, that's the Quilbar, right? That card's not nearly as good as this because its stats are so bad. Like a 3 mana 1/5 just isn't very good, right? All right, Brood Keeper. 2 mana 2/3. Battlecry, if you're holding a dragon, equip a 2/2 sword. What the fuck is that? Bro, this is insane for Arena. What the fuck? Is this that crazy? On turn 2, you play a 2/3 and you get a 2/2 weapon? Like, is that? Yeah, I mean, that's fucking nuts. Like, it's super nuts. Like, what do you mean? Like, yeah, I mean, sure, you have to have a dragon, but like, this shit's crazy. No, this is a 5. No, fuck you guys. You guys are insane. Guys, oh my god, you're gonna make me angry. All right, chat, so let me explain to you why this card is insane. It's a 2-drop, but it will still be relevant, like, at any stage of the game, because you get a weapon, which lets you impact the board, or go face. Like, it's insane on 2, and it will still be really good in, like, other stages of the game. Like, this card is broken. It's super broken. 4.5 is activator. I think, judging by the cards, we're going to have dragons in hand. But yeah, if dragons aren't common, then it's a little weird, but I'm believing. I'm 5-in. Let's go. I've heard Redbeard says really nice things about Reds. Redbeard flames me all the time, and it's hurtful. It's okay. I flame him sometimes, too. All right. On to the neutrals, finally. Holy Lord. Holy Lord. This is going to be... To be fair, like, a lot of the cards are interesting, so the review is long because it's just, like, there is a lot to talk about these cards. I'm getting more excited after reviewing them. I think the Imbue stuff is more exciting to me than the Dark Gift stuff. But yeah, are all neutrals confirmed in Arena? I mean, I haven't heard anything to the contrary, but I haven't heard that they are, so I can't say for sure. P-Break, I'm just going to power through it. We're all right. Let's do it. Let's hit it. Ysera Emerald Aspect. 9 mana, 4/12 dragon. Start of game. Increase both players' maximum mana by 5. Battlecry gain 3 mana crystals. That's a 1. That is a 1. Complete and utter dog shit. Next. Malorn the Waywatcher. 8 mana, 8/6 beast. Battlecry, discover a legendary wild god. If you've imbued your hero power 4 times, set its cost to 1. What the fuck is a legendary wild god? What is that? What is a legendary wild god? The fuck does that mean? Me, obviously. Which, someone know? N'Zoth and stuff? So is there a pool? Like, how can I see the pool? The additional information has just a signature art down here. It's the same as a wild god, but legendary. Huh? They're really expensive legendaries from each class. All the new wild god legendaries. Oh. Oh. Wait, that's kind of crazy then, right? But you have to imbue 4 times. Oh, but you still get it. But man, like if you, I don't know, like the thing is, if you don't imbue 4 times, it's kind of slow, isn't it? Like 8 mana, 8/6 is really shit to play on 1 turn. Like I will definitely try to make this work. But I don't know, man. 4 imbue seems like a lot in Arena to me. Like, it seems like a lot. It's probably just something like a 3. Obviously, if you hit a bunch of imbue, insane, but yeah. No, nothing can discover itself anymore. They changed that. Yeah, so it would be like the mage deal 20, right? Like those cards, right? All right. Neralex, Herald of the Flights. Your dragons cost 1. I mean, overall scores, that's like gig ass, right? If you're in warrior, maybe you're or warrior or druid or something, maybe. But like overall score, it's like ass, right? I can't give it a high score. Like, I mean, sure, there are times you can make it work. Shaladrassel, 7 mana nature spell. Get all 5 dream cards. If you've played a higher cost card while holding this, corrupt them. So I will show you guys this one in a bit more detail. So these are the basic dream cards, right? So you have Dream, Nightmare, Laughing. So if you haven't played a higher cost card, these are what you get, which are kind of like whatever. And they're good, but it's like whatever. But the corrupted version is kind of insane. So corrupt a dream, shuffle a minion into its owner's deck, so they lose it. Give a minion +5/5 and immune this turn and immune this turn. 2 mana 6/10 elusive, and your hero is elusive. Corrupted Awakening. Deal 5 damage to all enemies, especially Ysera. So apparently it like murders Ysera, I think. And a 4 mana 14/12. What the fuck? 4 mana 14/12. Why does that look so ridiculous? Check out the art though. Pretty sick, huh? For the signature. But how do you pronounce this? Shaladrassel? That's not how you say it? Shaladrassel. 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 I don't know. Like, how good is this though, chat? Like, it's a 7 mana card that you don't want to play on turn 7, right? So it's like, I don't know. It's like you want to play it turn 9 and then play the Laughing Sister, right? Shaladrassel. Shaladrassel. 3.5. Need the hand space? Yeah, that is another thing. Shaladrassil. 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 Okay, I don't know. 3.5 maybe? Like if you corrupt it, it's insane, but like, I don't know, man. Like, have how often do I have a bunch of expensive cards in my deck? Like, I don't. Like, I don't. I'm going to give it a 3.5. All right. And finally, Nightmare Lord Xavius. 4 mana, 4/4 demon. Battlecry, discover a minion from your deck. Give it a dark gift. You guys really think this card's that insane? I don't know, dude. As my one legendary, like, it's fine. Like, it's good. But, like, draw 1. I have to play a 4 mana, 4/4. Draw 1. Like it's a good card, but I mean, I don't know, dude. Like, it's just fine to me. Like a 4, maybe. Good enough to kill Jaden. I mean, yeah, it's... Yeah, I really think if this is a legendary, it should be like a 4 or 5 at least. Because you're playing an understated minion, and like it can pop off, but like, yeah, I wouldn't feel great about that being my legendary. But I actually just hate what the dark gifts are gonna do, because like, there's gonna be so much like you hit this specific combo, and then it's just an auto win. I don't really like the dark gift idea. You know, what can you do? Hey, Jared, thanks for the 80 months, dude. It's gonna be a long race this time, huh? The bosses seem tough, but thank you. Thanks for the 80 months. Anyhow, I don't know. I don't think I'd really want that as my legendary. Okay. Neutral epics are up next, okay? Treacherous Tormentor. 4 mana, 5/4 demon. Battlecry, discover a legendary minion with a dark gift. Yeah, so like, someone explained to me how this is an epic. It has better stats when you play it, and you get to discover a legendary. Like how is this like compared to the last card? Like, what? Like, huh? Yeah, I mean, I get it. Yeah, it's worse than standard is really the answer, but it's like, it seems so troll. Like, it seems so troll. But yeah, the answer is that, if you pick all the cards in your deck, the other one's better. But yeah. This has to be a 5, though. Like, that, I'm pretty sure that's going to be super. Because the thing about a card like this is it really decreases the downside of legendaries. Because oftentimes, like, with the legendaries, it's like you summon it or whatever, so then if it has a good battle cry, you don't get it. But this one, like, you're going to be able to find a broken combo, I'm pretty sure, most of the time. Like, it is super broken. I hard disagree. I think this will be insane. All right. Resplendent Dreamweaver. 4 mana, 5/4. Battlecry, if you've imbued your hero power twice, deal 5 damage to a minion. All right, so just so you guys know, this is something that I think is kind of sad, but it's just a fact. If you are not playing an imbue class, you cannot imbue. Okay? Like, you will never be able to activate this. That's just how it works, which I think is kind of weird. But, like, there's no imbue for the non-imbue classes, so it literally does nothing. So, overall score for this is kind of whatever, but for the imbue classes, it's much better, right? For the imbue classes, this is probably like a 4. So, I'm going to give it a score for the imbue classes. Overall, though, I'd give it, like, I don't know, like a 2 or whatever. I forget all the imbue classes. We'll have to remember them when we play. Can we count them out? It's what? It's Priest, Hunter, Paladin, Mage, Shaman, Druid? 6? Is that it? Did I miss any? I think you can still draft this if you're not a non-imbue class, which I think is kind of weird. Like, they probably should just, I don't know, only offer them to the imbue classes, but I doubt they did that work, so yeah. Like, I doubt, like, it'll just probably be offered to everyone. But you just keep that in mind so to avoid, like, bad feelings at the beginning. Yeah, I think it's kind of sad that, like, only a few classes imbue, so these neutrals would be kind of weird. Starts dormant. After you use your hero power, this awakens. This is fine, right? Hold on, let me try this. This is, like, fine. A 3 or something. It's like okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's whatever. It's fine. Blood Thistle Illusionist. 3 mana 2/4 demon battlecry. Summon a copy of this. One secretly dies when it takes damage. All right, so this is like that 5-drop. What's the name of the 5-drop? Where you have to pick one secretly. Jandis. Yeah, Jandis. This is fine, right? Like 2/4 is so slightly understated. It will be kind of annoying for the opponent. It seems fine. Like on turn 3, it will be annoying. I think probably like a 3. I think it's fine. Like really good. I don't know. A 2/4 and a 2/1. Like that's fine. But you don't always know. All right, fine. I'll do 3.5. You guys talked me into an extra 0.5. All right, Ancient of Yore. You get it like Ancient of Lore, but Yore. Haha. 5 mana, 5/5. Dormant for 2 turns. While dormant, gain 5 armor and draw a card at the end of your turn. That's a lot of shit for 5 mana, isn't it? Like you do, it's like no board presence, but 5 armor and a draw. Problem is, like you will fall pretty far behind on board when you play it, but it mitigates it a little bit with the armor, right? So, like, I think this card's fine. I think really you won't want to play this card on 5. Like, that's my take of it. Like, it's a 5 mana card that you don't want to play on 5. Like, you want to play it like in the late game, and then just it gives you some value and some sustain or whatever. But yeah, I think it's a good card, like a 3.5. 3.5. Envoy of the Glade. We're on to rare cards, I think. Yeah, rare. 4 mana 3/6 battlecry. Transform all neutral cards in your deck into random druid ones. What is this troll card? I'm pretty sure this is gig ass. Like, I'm pretty sure this one is fucking trash, chat. Why would I want to turn my good class into druid cards? Like, this seems not good. Like, druid cards? Like, yeah, no, I think I'm good. And I have to play a 4 mana 3/6 to do it? Like, no, I think I'm good. I'm sure I'll lose to this, and you guys will love the content, but, like, yeah, no, I think I'm good on that. Hopeful Dryad. 3 mana 3/5 battlecry, get a random dream card. Wait, how did I read that wrong? 3 mana 3/3, brain. Battlecry, get a random dream card. I think it's good. I think it's good, right? Like you could hit Awakens or whatever, right? It could be a super bailout. Sometimes you need a dream. Like this is a good card. It's not like amazing because it's a 3/3. If it's a 3/4, it'll be really broken. But I actually still really like this card. Feels like a 4 to me. I think you almost always pick this card. Like it's just there are enough high rolls off of it. I would say that the high roll would be Dream and Awakens, probably, right? I think it's worth it. Yeah, and if you get the 4 mana 7/6 on 4, right? Sure. All right, Illusionary Greenwing. 4 mana 4/5 dragon. Taunt, Death Rattle, shuffle 2 4/5 dragons with taunt your deck. They're summoned when drawn. I mean, I'm down for that. It's like this is like a better version of that of Proto Drake, right? Like it doesn't have as much high roll and hand potential, but if you just hit one of those at some point, it's really good. So, yep. There's some added synergy with this, like the Paladin card that draws a card that didn't start there. Even that 3/3, the 3/3. What's that 3/3 that draws a card? So, this seems good to me. Like maybe another 4. The art on this just looks really weird to me for some reason. I don't know. It just looks kind of weird. 7 mana 2/7 Scavenging Flytrap. After a minion dies, gain its attack. Like also, it's like Omega shit too. Like what is that, dude? Like bro, what? Yeah, really shitty glug, basically. Yeah. Dude, this art looks funny, though. I like this one. Spore Gnasher. 5 mana, 1/5 poisonous. Death row deal 1 damage to a random enemy minion. Kind of expensive, no? It's gonna be annoying. I mean, it will be like. Let's think about it. So, if you have to attack into it, it's gonna kill like 2 things, right? It's worse than Sindrunner, is it? Yeah, it actually is kind of worse than Sindrunner, isn't it? Because like, yeah, it's actually kind of bad. Because like, it's not offensively statted, right? It's a 1 attack minion. So like, you can't even smork with it really well. It's 1 attack. Yeah, this is pretty shit. Okay. It just took a second to kind of think about it, but yeah, I don't want my 5-drop to push 1. Wait. All right, so commons, I'm not going to give this, it's kind of cheating to review Creature of Madness because it's already in Arena, but I think, honestly, this card's a 5. Like, I think it legitimately is. This card is so stupid. It is just, it's probably the best thing to drop on 2 in the game right now. It's just so dumb. Because it just gives you a broken card for your next turn. I'm already tired of that card. I think it's a cool idea, but it's just too strong. Bitter Bloom Knight. 2 mana, 2/3, Battlecry, imbue your hero power. If you're an imbue class. If you're an imbue class, this card's good. 4. But like overall score, I mean, if you're not an imbue class, it's a whatever 2 mana, 2/3 is, right? It is going to be really awkward having these cards diluting the pool for non-imbue classes, isn't it? Just kind of odd. Flutterwing Guardian, 4 mana, 4/4, Taunt, Divine Shield, Battlecry, imbue your hero. This card seems crazy good, though. Like, if you're an imbue class, 4 mana, 4/4, Divine Shield, Taunt. Like, this seems really good. Again, I'm just going to give it for, like, a score for the imbue classes. Probably a 4.5 for them. Overall, it's probably, like, it's still, like, okay, no? Like, a 3.5, maybe? I give it a 3.5 for non-imbue classes. All right. Bark Shield Sentinel. 2 mana, 2/2, Taunt. After you use your hero power, gain 2 health. This is pretty shit. Like a 2, 1.5. That's pretty bad. Like, I will say there's some synergy with this, right? Like, there's in Druid, this card could actually be a thing with like that 3-drop, but like 3-drop that makes your hero power free, but it's pretty shit. Animated Moonwell. 3 mana, 1/4 elemental. After you cast a spell, gain attack equal to its cost. I mean, that's pretty shit too, right? Like, what the fuck is that? I mean, the idea is like this sticks on the board for a turn, right? And then you like pop off with spells, but like that, like, nah, this shit's terrible. No, not gonna get baited into that. Nope, don't believe it. Nope, don't believe it. I will lose to it like once, but like, don't believe it. Because we love Inspire mechanic. I actually don't mind the B stuff. It's just too bad that only a few classes have it. All right, Briar Spawn Drake. 10 mana, 12/7. The end of your turn, attack a random enemy minion. Excess damage hits the enemy hero. I mean, it definitely can kill someone, right? It can be lethal a lot of the time, but like, I don't want to draft that, right? Throw it in. What are you gonna do? Throw it in your hunter deck or whatever. It's pretty bad, chat. It's pretty bad. 2. 33. No. 10 mana card. There's only some classes where you could even consider playing that. All right, Fey Trickster. 3 mana, 2/4 dragon. Death row, draw a spell that costs 5 or more. It's like okay. It's like all right. 3 mana, 2/4s feel kind of bad, but like it's all right. Targeted draw. It's probably like a 3. It does have bad stats, but like I think that's okay given that it draws. And a lot of classes, their 5+ spells are good. Yeah, Dragon Synergy. That's alright. Gnawing Greenfin. 1 mana, 1/1 Murloc. Battlecry, get a random Murloc. Depends on the pool. You can get grunty from this. Overall score, I mean, it's fine. It's probably like a 3.5. It's probably like it's fine. Petal Peddler. 2 mana 1/4 dragon. At the end of your turn, give another random friendly dragon +1/1. That's like not good enough, right? Like, it's just too situational. You need another dragon on the board. It's a 1/4 on its own. I'm not a believer. Right, Tormented Dreadwing. 5 mana 5/5. Death Rattle, draw 2 dragons, reduce their cost by 1. This seems like kind of nuts, doesn't it? Death Rattle draw always feels a little weird, but the cost reduction on top of targeted draw seems insane. Yeah, no Tom, but I still think this one's pretty good. Like, obviously, it depends on you having the dragons, right? But Dread's mentioned. I'll give it an overall score. I mean, again, it's like, these are hard to give an overall score for. I'm going to give it a 4, but like, if your class doesn't have dragons, then just don't draft it, right? Like, in Warrior, Paladin, or Druid, it's probably 4.5. Tranquil Treant. 2 mana 2/2 Death Rattle. Both players gain an empty mana crystal. I don't want that, do I? It's a 2 mana 2/2 and it helps both people. That seems bad. That seems really. All these neutrals are kind of like Twisted Treant. 2 mana 2/2. Death Rattle, give a random minion each player's hand -2 attack. Like, what are these cards? Can some like, what is the idea behind these shitters? Like, I know there's like pack filler, but like, what the fuck are these cards? Why are these cards? Critter Caretaker. 1 mana 2/2. At the end of your turn, restore 3 health to both heroes. What? Sorry, who designed these last 3? Like, what the fuck are these? Why am I wasting my breath on these cards? Okay, this is fine. It's a 1 mana 2/2. Okay, fine. It is a 1 mana 2/2, which is okay. All right, I will give it a 2.5. Okay, fine. Fine. It is. You're right. It is a 1 mana 2/2. All right, it is better. Still, why are these cards? Okay. Ooh, Curious Cumulus. 4 mana 3/5. At the end of your turn, give your hero Divine Shield. It's like okay. Good? I don't think it's good. It's annoying, like, if it stays on, but this card seems bad to me. It's only good at, like, if you have a weapon or something, but like, this does not seem good. Why does it look so troll too? You guys like it? I think it's below average. 2.5. It's a 4 mana 3/5. If it gave itself Divine Shield, now we're talking. Daydreaming Pixie. 2 mana 0/4. At the end of your turn, get a random nature spell. I can fuck with this one, actually. 4 health is a lot. 4 health is a lot. Yeah, this is okay. This one seems okay to me. There's some good nature spells. Yeah, I'm okay with this one. I'd say this is like a 4. Actually think this card's pretty good. As soon as you see Rager, Dream Rager. 3 mana 5/1 elusive. As soon as you see Rager, you know it's going to be pretty bad. But the fact it has elusive, I mean, can we give it a 1.5? Like, you can't ping it. You can't use Mage Hero power on it, right? Like, you can't. You cannot. Take the 1.5. Just take it. No, guys, it is not a 3.5. It's a 3 mana 5/1. It dies to Molten Magma. Like, bro, that shit is trash. Like, don't listen. Don't like stop it. Dreambound Raptor. 1 mana 2/1 beast. After you play a minion, give it a random bonus effect. I mean, this has potential. This one actually has potential. Like a 4. It's like 3.54. I'll give it a 4. Yeah, like Hunter or maybe like Druid. Like board swarm classes, that could be really annoying. It's going to be really fun when they hit Reborn, too. Meadow Strider. 8 mana, 6/11 beast. Taunt, Death Rattle. Put a Meadow Strider on the bottom of your deck. It costs 1. So this is like you use it with Dredge or something? I mean, 8 mana, 6/11. I mean, it's like, it seems pretty shit. I'll move it too. Mother Ducks. This is really cute art. I like the vibe of this one. Mother Duck. 4 mana, 2/3 beast. Battlecry summon 3 1/1 ducklings with rush. Actually feels like an arena card, honestly. Look at the little duckling. That's to go in to die. It's cute, right? It's fine too. 3 1/1s. It's like fine. Ping some stuff off. I think it's actually pretty good. Like a 4. 3.5, 4. The mother is sitting in her baby's today. She has to. She has no choice. All right, I'm going to give it a 4. Fuck it. I like... Oops, that's a 2. I like the art. Might be a little bit high, but that's all right. And finally, and this is the last card, unless I missed anything, chat. Scorching Observer. Wow, what a way to go out. A 9 mana, 7/9 rush lifesteal demon. Like, this is ass. Like, overall rating is ass, right? I mean, it's every now and then someone will heal with this, and it's annoying, but, like, this card's ass. It ain't good. It ain't good. So I'll discover... I mean, there's spots where this will bail you out, but, like, it's bad. Walking Mountain begs to differ. Okay, bro. Walking Mountain has Mega Wind Fury. Like, it fucking Renos you. And then if you don't kill it, it's like a huge threat. Like, hey, come on, that ain't the same thing. All right. All right, chat. I think that's it. If you guys made it all the way to the end, thanks for watching. Pretty cool stuff. I'm excited for the Imbue. I think the Imbue is going to be pretty fun. Dark Gift stuff, I'm not too excited for. I feel like that's just going to be really tilting. And yeah, I don't really love the Dark Gift mechanic the more I think about it. Gonna go for all the Imbue stuff. All right, so what do we think is going to be good? We can't really say because we don't know the rotation, but I think it's pretty clear to me that Rogue is gig ass. Like, Rogue is just bad. Rogue feels bad, but let's just go from the bottom. Warrior, I think, has big potential with the dragons, so I definitely want to try Warrior. Warlock overall seems pretty bad to me. Like, there's some good cards, like this, obviously, but a lot of their cards seem really bad. So Warlock seems pretty bad. Shaman, I think Shaman has some potential. Not like great, but like all right. Rogue Giga trash. I like the Priest cards quite a bit, actually, overall. Like, some solid ones and then some broken ones. Like, this card's going to pop off. Sure. Selenic Drake. Paladin. I like the Paladin kit overall. Seems like solid in Arena. Mage looks really good. Once again, Mage is good in Arena. Who would have thought? I'm going to be Ascening some fools. Who would have thought? Hunter seems okay. Like, Hunter is weird for me because, like, I think a lot of their cards are good, but I think their Imbue is bad. So, you know, what does that make it overall? Like, I think Hunter's fine, but I don't think focusing on Imbue is really the play. Right, and Druid? I don't know, Druid's, like, okay-ish. I think Demon Hunter is really good. I think that the Wild Seed or Demon Seeds or whatever, like, I think that's going to be... That stuff's going to be pretty good. So I think Demon Hunter actually will be quite good. What does it walk to think? I don't know. Has he played Arena in 10 years? Death Knight? I don't know. It remains to be seen how good the leech stuff is, but I'll definitely try it. Definitely try it. All right. And that's it. GG, excited to jump in. Hopefully they will be in Arena on the 18th. If not, the expansion will be live on the 25th. Thanks for watching. GG's. And see you in the arena, but please don't snipe me. Thank you. Please don't snipe me. Thank you.